Welcome everybody. It's Friday, which means it's a Marvel game night. We're home-based games, and while we were a little bit saddened that our Scarlet Witch did not arrive in time,
True.
we're excited to actually play another game of X-Men Mutant Insurrection.
That's right. We actually did a quick unboxing video over the weekend, as well as a rules and demo session that's up on YouTube now. I think we've posted that up a day or two ago. So today we're going to continue this game and hopefully actually get to a villain showdown.
Yeah, so we've only played the game twice.
Correct.
And both times we've only played each player having one hero. So I think someone had suggested that the game's maybe a little bit easier if you have at least 4 heroes.
Yeah,
because then you can start like swapping things around.
Yeah, and you have more abilities to work with.
So we're gonna try a 4-player essential game where each of us have two X-Men characters, 2 team members. Patronus is sticking with Rogue.
Yeah, animated Rogue is like one of my favorite characters. And then I'm going to use Forge as my secondary character.
He's also from the animated show.
So I'll just kind of flash up here what their abilities are. He's got 5 health, 1 red, 1 yellow, 2 blues. I know that yellow doesn't come. After assembling your dice pool, you may replace 1 blue die with 1 red or yellow die. So that makes him a little bit of a balanced hero, which I like that idea. On his assist card, he has a red and a blue die, and then his assist ability that he can give other heroes. After assembling your dice pool, you may replace 1 blue. Oh, same thing. Okay, fair enough. Same ability that he gives to somebody else. Rogue is red, red, yellow, blue with 6 health. She has a very perfect ability. After the deploy phase, choose another hero at your mission. Until the end of the round, this ability is a copy of the ability on the chosen hero's power card. So she copies someone else's power. Makes perfect sense. Her assist card is a red and a yellow. You may spend 1 of your teamwork results as a 5 fight results. Very cool.
Okay. And then I'm going to go with Team Leader Cyclops, which you will have to read.
Yep, so it's red, red, yellow, yellow for his dice pool, 5 health. Once per round, you may spend 1 power result to turn up to 2 of your dice results to... to turn up to 2 of your dice to any hit result.
Okay.
Fight result, I should say. Yes. And his assist is double blue, which makes sense for Cyclops. The blue is a teamwork die. You may return 1 of your die showing a teamwork result to any result. Cool. And then Iceman, who is 3 yellows and a blue, 5 health once per round. When you re-roll dice, you may ignore all villain effects. We'll get to that later.
That's exciting for me.
And his assist card is a red and a yellow. You may re-roll 1 die showing a villain result, ignoring all villain effects. Cool. Hey, Nostalgia Collectibles. Unfortunately, our store did not get their Scarlet Witch shipment in today. So we are going to do this instead, and hopefully we'll have the Scarlet Witch in the next day or 2, and maybe we'll be able to do a bonus one.
Yeah, so we had to switch it up just because... Unfortunately, there's not a lot of local game stores in our area that A, gets Marvel product from Fantasy Flight Games, but B, also gets the organized play support, like in the promos and stuff. And the store that we buy from, they do get the promos, so we try to always buy our product from them. I understand we could like order it from FFG Direct, but we can't get promos from FFG Direct.
Correct.
So we just kind of at the mercy of when our store gets it. So we always shoot and try to get them on time, but looks like the logistics truck driver or whatever did not show up. So
didn't show up on time today.
Hopefully they will be there tomorrow.
Yeah. Yes, watching WandaVision. Totally get it. We actually just finished watching WandaVision ourselves, which is why we're about 5 minutes late for the stream. So very enjoyable and nice to see you too, Jay. Yeah, sometimes logistics things happen. We are actually trying to get kind of like a content creator status for Marvel Champions with FFG, which might allow us to get some product early to be able to guarantee do release date content, but we'll see.
I mean, we've been all in on FFG products for a very long time.
Yeah, so, that we have. Yes.
Unfortunately, though, most of the people I know don't work there anymore. So
yeah, FFG's been a little gutted recently, but neither here nor there. So we won't go through like all of the rules specifically in this.
We're just gonna play.
We're just gonna play,
and then we'll go through things.
If you've got questions, you can drop them in chat, and then we'll just kind of keep going as we progress. But you'll get a feel for the game as we go.
Jay Collins, I loved WandaVision. We were actually 5 minutes late to stream because we just finished watching WandaVision. We're like, we have to watch it before stream.
Yeah.
And I was kind of blown away. I definitely was not the ending I was expecting. I enjoyed it. It was great. I'm probably gonna have to watch it all over again, I think.
Yeah, probably.
For sure.
I feel like before I do that, though, I'm gonna need to watch like some much deeper comic lore people's videos about like
what's going on,
yeah. Because a lot of it is over my head.
Yeah, we were not Marvel comic book readers. So,
correct. Yeah.
Like my Marvel comic lore is what I've gathered from the X-Men animated series, the Spider-Man animated series, the Iron Man animated series, and the MCU. That's it. I never really read it. That's not true. Spider-Man comic books I read a lot, but that's really the only Marvel comic book I read as a kid.
Fair enough.
I was very much a DC kid, so don't tell anyone. But I've been corrupted by the MCU, so.
Right, exactly. Vaughn, nice to see you jump in. I know you're probably actually interested in this, because I saw one of your comments on, I think maybe it was our unboxing video, that you were all about animated X-Men series stuff. So here you go.
Yeah, and actually, Vaughn, we're going to play another, it won't be tonight, but we have actually 2 copies of the X-Men board game from like 1990 or 89 maybe.
Yeah, it's old.
Made by a company called Pressman, which is actually a stupid fun little game. It's not. It's like the equivalent of like the game you would buy like at a Walmart or big box retailer.
It's kind of like an old Milton Bradley game.
But it's a super fun little game, and we're definitely gonna play it one night.
Yeah, it is a well-loved box. It's funny though, because that board game sat in our storage locker for years. Yeah. And then at some point we pulled it out and we're like, should we just donate this? We've never played it. I don't know that we're going to. And they're like, let's give it a try before we donate it. And then we ended up loving it.
Yeah, we're like, wow, this is a fun, it's kind of like a screw your neighbor race game. So it's kind of fun.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we'll get going. We've got all of our setup done here. We just got to flip the top card of each of these continent decks.
No, not each one. Definitely not each one.
Oh, you're right. It is only one of them, isn't it? Yeah, you're right.
You can flip that one. That's fine. That's the one you revealed.
That's fine. I'll just shuffle.
All right. Yeah. So we're going to go through the setup real quick. So we chose our heroes. We prepared the school area.
Yep.
So this is the school. And then we prepared the mission deck with 3 or 4 here. It says separate the content deck. When playing with 2 heroes, return 2 random content. 1, 2, 3, or 4, return 1. So yeah, we have 4 continent decks. We have to prepare. This is the threat track. This is one of the losing conditions. We're starting on what would be normal mode, so threat 4. We prepared the supply tokens. 7. When playing with 2 to 4 heroes, choose a continent deck and flip the top card of that deck face up.
Okay, so
just one deck.
Okay, let's go with something.
And then we're supposed to choose a plot, which we're using the recommended plot because we haven't beaten it yet.
Yep.
Which is the Brotherhood of Mutants plot. So this is the plot we're playing, and it instructs us to do Xavier's Dream.
Yeah, put Xavier's Dream into play, which is this card over here. Which is probably not, I'm not going to get all of it on here because it's a tarot size, but there's some flavor text up here essentially. and then it just tells us that in order to advance the game, we need to essentially complete 4 missions.
Yeah, Jay, the game does seem, I'll be honest with you, it does seem
not
a
four.
little
What is it?
overwhelming when you have all this stuff, but it's actually not that complicated a game. So I will tell you, and you'll see very quickly, if you do not like rolling dice, this is not the game for you.
Yeah.
If you don't get the enjoyment of rolling dice, this is just not your game.
Correct.
I have certain friends who will not play games that really involve rolling dice because they feel like they're naturally unlucky and so they don't enjoy it. There is a million ways to re-roll, which you'll see in this game. So it's not like it's not Monopoly. It's not roll 2 dice and if you roll bad once or twice, the game's over. Yeah. It's not that. There's a lot of strategy, and you'll see. But essentially, the whole purpose of this game is we have heroes. They're on a Blackbird, and basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to defeat missions. Mm-hmm. When they defeat a certain amount of missions, based on what this card says we have to defeat 4 missions.
It's actually going to be 6 because it's the number of heroes plus 2.
Oh, that's fair.
When we were playing this before, we were only using 2 heroes.
Correct.
For
so
our
this
demo.
one actually, yes, it's going to be, we have to defeat 6 missions. When we defeat 6, this card will flip over to a mission.
Yep.
A story-based mission. When we defeat all the story missions, then we go to a final showdown with Magneto. Mm-hmm. If we win that final showdown, we win the game.
Correct.
So we're going to go through it. We'll walk you through it step by step. The game is broken down into phases, which makes it pretty easy. It's a lot like FFG's games. They have these double-faced cards that have the phases on one side and then all the steps for doing a mission on the other.
Yeah, and it's just kind of a breakdown. That's where you're actually like engaging in things and
so
more detail.
What you're looking at here is heroes. These are all the missions. There's different continents. That's why you need the Blackbird. You're actually like flying and dropping people off technically. This is Xavier's school, and these are the 3 rooms, the Danger Room, Cerebro, and Xavier's office. We talked about this was the threat. This is a villain mission deck. Bad things happen out of here. This is a bond deck where you can form bonds with your teammates. And this is the mutant deck where we can find other mutants to help us out. So that's pretty much everything. Then there's just a bunch of tokens.
All right.
So here we go.
So
I will go. Well, we're going to start with the step 1. Choose the active hero. No, I'm sorry. Step 1, deploy phase. Each hero deploys to do a mission or goes to a school. So we can either drop our guys off at the school, which you're never doing that on the first turn because these are basically effects that heal you and give you an extra effect, or a mission.
Yep.
So
pretty much the team's going to come here.
Yeah, the whole team, because honestly, there's only one
There's nothing
mission.
else to do. So yeah, the whole team's going to deploy here. Does anybody have, if your characters have a deploy effect, you resolve it now, which I do not.
Mine, once per round, nope. Yeah, I do not have a deploy effect.
Okay, so Rogue has an ability that triggers after the deploy phase. So now that we're done with this phase, she can copy the ability of another hero at her mission.
Okay.
So maybe...
So the only one that would be relevant would maybe this one. Once per round, you can spend a power result to turn up to 2 of your dice to a fight result.
Okay, yeah, let's copy that one.
Okay.
Because this needs a lot of fight symbols on it.
Yep. So Iceman's ability is not going to help because there's no villain effect.
Correct. Yep, very true. All right, so
now that we're deployed to a mission, you're going to see all these symbols. So the symbols on here are basically the same matching symbols on the dice.
Correct.
So I can show you this one, so just so you can see. Nope, they're all green, so they're terrible.
Yeah, they're all going to look horrible.
So we'll just put some dice up on here so you can see the symbols. So essentially there are 4 different symbols. So this is a power symbol. This is a damage symbol. And this is a teamwork symbol. And then the last symbol is the villain symbol, obviously the bad one.
Yep.
So
And
the
essentially
goal
you
is
just match up results.
Yeah, you're trying to roll dice to match up those results.
Yep, and
So,
you'll see how we do it.
We'll see it right now. So next thing is the mission phase. Heroes attempt missions they're deployed to. And this is kind of broken down into several steps. So the first step is to choose the active hero. Which one of us wants to go first?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if there's an advantage or disadvantage.
This one does not need to be completed in any particular order. So the way that these cards are laid out, these are different. These icons represent different requirements that have to be met, and each row represents an objective. So this row actually has 3 objectives, one of which is red, 3 objectives, one of which is red, and then 3 objectives that are all green.
And
the colors correspond to the threat level. So as you're progressing up the threat level, you have to do more on your missions.
So right now we're threat level green. We only have to do the green requirements. The red we can just ignore.
Correct.
So as obviously the threat level goes up, the game just gets harder.
Correct. Okay, so I think maybe we just let...
So the first, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I can go with Cyclops. I'm team leader. I'll go with Cyclops.
You got it.
So Cyclops is just going to roll some dice.
Do you want any kind of assisting?
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. So once a guy goes, you can choose to assist, meaning like I can give them my assist card.
Yep.
And then
no, you take my assist card.
I take their assist card.
Yep.
And which will change my dice here based on their card, and it will change an ability.
Correct.
So for me, I'm looking like what do you have over there?
So
this lets me change something into a 5 fight.
Correct. It lets you change a teamwork into a 5 fight.
A teamwork?
But if you take this card, you're going to lose your 2 blue dice.
Yeah, exactly. So that's not
super great.
And Forge lets me do what?
After assembling your dice pool, you can swap a blue for a yellow or a red.
Okay, let's do that one. I'm going to teamwork with Forge so you guys can see how this works.
All right.
So she's just going to give me her card. I'm going to cover up my card for right now because I'm just going to use this one.
Or just maybe shift it down. That one's still available. If I wanted to take yours as
the reason why, she was getting ahead of us. The reason why is if she decides to use Forge, she can ask for assist from Cyclops and take Cyclops' card.
Anybody can do it, but yes.
Yes. All right, so we will go with Cyclops. I'll assemble the dice pool now. So that's step 2. So I get 2 red dice from here, 2 yellow dice, a red from Forge, and a blue from Forge.
Yep. And you could change that blue die to something else if you want.
Yeah.
That's his ability.
No, I'm going to stick with 1. I don't know why I would want to change. I mean, I guess
Depends on what you're trying to go at.
I guess I'll go to another. It doesn't matter. I'll stick with it.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay, so I roll.
Yeah, the dice are weighted to different symbols. So the red dice are weighted to fight results, the blue dice are weighted to teamwork results, and the yellow dice are weighted to power results. Correct.
So, like on a red die, the only way to get a teamwork result is that it's like 1 of 6.
Correct.
So it's very hard. So here's my dice results, and 2 of them are villain, which don't give me anything.
Yeah.
There's a 3. Is this a 2 fight?
Yeah, 2, 2, 3.
Bunch of 2 fights.
That was a 2. You just knocked
I knocked it over. So it looks like I got a bunch of 2 fights. I'm gonna just pull these out. One of these is a 3 fight, and then 3 2 fights, and then 2 villain results. So, after you roll your dice, you're allowed 2 rerolls in the game, essentially.
Per turn. Yep.
Basic, it's like every turn you get 2 rerolls.
Yep.
Any cards or abilities that grant you additional rerolls are extra. They don't count towards these 2. Just the standard 2 rerolls.
Correct.
So right now, a 3 fight result is pretty good because we have a 3 fight result here, and then we have 2 fight results here that are pretty good. So I could actually just keep the 3. And what I'll do is I'm not completing it, but I'm just going to put it here just so I know.
Just so you're thinking.
thinking through, okay, these, oops, yep, these are what I want to keep.
You might want to swap the blue with the yellow because, like, ideally we want a power.
Yeah, exactly. So, and here's what you're saying. The yellow die is easier to roll the symbol that we want.
Correct.
So now I've got these results that I don't really particularly care about. Forge's ability says, after assembling your dice pool, you may replace one of your dice with blue. Okay, we're not doing that.
Nope.
All right, so now I get to re-roll.
Yep.
Now here's the thing. These two villain results, they don't do anything to me right now. If there was a card in a mission in play that had a villain trigger, there'd be a penalty to re-roll those dice. But we don't have that yet, so we're just going to ignore it. We're just going to re-roll these.
Re-roll those 3. We're looking for the DNA power symbol. Not yet.
We did not, but we got an X symbol on a red dice, which is pretty good, because there's also an X symbol here.
Yep.
So I might just leave that there, and then I get a second re-roll.
Yep.
Let's see what I get. Boo, nothing. Okay.
All right.
So what that means is I can't re-roll anymore. But what I could do is I can rearrange, because these are we were just putting there as like markers.
Yeah.
But I can then, I know I have this. I have these 2. This would be 4.
Yep.
And then I could suffer 1 damage.
You don't. Oh yeah, for this one. Yep.
For the bottom on Cyclops.
Yep.
And that will actually complete this objective. So we're going to take one of these markers to cover up that objective.
Yep. It's essentially saying it's a success.
It's a success. And Cyclops would then be done.
Oh, you had enough to complete the second one.
Oh, because it was just damage, right?
Yeah, it's a 2
yes,
damage. And
we'll
a 2
do
damage.
that as well.
So.
Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
We did have enough. Okay. And then Cyclops will be done.
Yep.
So now we would go to the next hero who wants to be active and take their turn.
Correct.
So why don't you pick somebody?
Sure. Let's just go with Rogue.
Okay.
Rogue can swap a blue for another color because she copied Forge's ability.
She copied Forge's? I thought she copied Cyclops' ability at the start of the game.
Oh, you're right. She did. Yeah. We might need markers for that.
Cyclops' ability is...
If I remember whose ability. Happy.
Yeah, Cyclops' ability is once per round you may spend a power result to turn up to 2 of your dice results to hit, which is not going to be super helpful. But
nope, but that's okay. And those are the same dice, so that's not super helpful.
Cyclops' dice would be blues.
Okay.
They're not super helpful.
So that's fine. She'll just keep her dice pool, which is 3 reds, 2 yellows.
Okay. So she's just going to roll.
Yep, she's just going to roll. Okay. So
all we need is
so pull. I can't see most of the.
So these are damage.
Okay.
These are teamwork. A villain and a power.
Okay.
So we actually have enough alone because this is a power.
Yep.
And when you're spending these results to complete, you can add multiple dice. So there's 4 damage results. We only need 3.
Correct.
So this alone, without any rerolls, will complete that.
Yep. Mark that guy as completed.
And then we would go to another active hero, but this whole mission is complete. Yep. So we're just going to skip right down to the phase of success.
Yep. So you're checking for results, which technically you do after each character activates anyway. So one hero draws a mutant card.
Okay. Draw one.
Okay. Cannonball. While another hero at any mission is the active hero, you may exhaust Cannonball to let them reroll up to 1 yellow and 1 blue die, ignoring villain effects. Cool.
1 yellow and 1 what?
Blue.
1 yellow and blue. Okay.
But somebody else has to use it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh, and it's at any mission. It's not your mission. While another hero at any mission is the active hero, you may exhaust him to let them
that guy seems
reroll.
Good.
Yeah. They can reroll a blue and a yellow. We've all probably... Let's just Maybe let's leave it
Rogue.
with Rogue
That's
because
fine.
she has the least of those dye colors, so
Okay.
she's probably the least likely to be able to use it.
That would be fine. Okay, so now we have essentially completed the we've completed the mission phase.
Yep.
So this is phase 2. We've completed that.
So everybody gets returned to the Blackbird.
And then
And
phase
discard.
phase 3 is now the threat phase. So for the threat phase, the first thing we have to do is raise the threat by the number of threat symbols on the board.
Right.
Which is these exclamation points.
Yeah, so like this mission had one up in this corner.
But we
here.
defeated it.
But we defeated it.
So this is not going up.
Correct.
Step 2 is we flip missions based on the number of players. So for 3 to 4 heroes, we're going to flip 1 mission.
Correct. Go with Europe. Ooh. Black Tom Cassidy. So this is one of the villain's minions.
Okay.
And you can tell just because it's all purpley. And it has a villain effect here. That's what we were talking about. So now if we want to re-roll a die that has a villain result on it, we have to discard a die from our die pool.
Yep, a penalty.
Yes.
Okay. So the last step is we have to draw and resolve a threat card. So currently our threat level is green. So we have to resolve one of these green threat cards. And there's essentially 2 types. So the first one is a Sentinel. A Sentinel is a card that attaches itself to an active mission. It counts as a threat, and it's got its own requirements, and it's harder to beat. So we're going to throw this here.
Yep.
So now there's a Sentinel at this mission, and now we have an extra line of green that we're going to have to...
Another objective, yep.
Another objective to be able to defeat this.
Correct.
I can already see playing with 4 heroes makes this game much easier.
When we defeated that mission, we needed to
oh yeah, that was part of
drop one
that
of
was
those.
part of the thing.
Yep.
Yeah, when you defeat a mission card, you put the token, one of the tokens here.
Yep.
This one's going to need 6 of these tokens to complete.
Correct. All right, so that was the end of the round.
That was the end of the threat phase. So then we go to the next phase, which is the regroup phase. This is the last phase of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So then we return all heroes to the Blackbird, and the reason you would do that is sometimes heroes are at the school.
Correct.
So those heroes would then return. When we returned earlier because that was part of another phase.
Yeah.
The other thing we do is we return any assist cards. So I'm going to give Forge back his assist card.
Okay.
We would replace any knocked out heroes. So if a hero was defeated, we would get a new hero. And then we would ready all exhausted cards. So if you had any cards exhausted, like mutant cards or bond cards, you would ready them.
Yep.
And then we go right back to deploy phase.
Correct.
So we're going to assumably we're all going to fly down here again.
Correct. Yep. We're all just gonna.
There's 4 of us.
Jump down here, and it's our only mission right now. So we're just gonna team up.
Yeah.
And fight a Sentinel and whoever that guy was under there that I didn't recognize the name.
And it looks like this is a mission where we can do anything in any order.
Yeah.
So that doesn't really matter, but you do have after a deploy phase, you have the ability with Rogue to copy somebody.
So I think I'm going to copy Iceman.
Okay, yeah.
Because we have 2 bad villain effects right now that would both trigger. And he lets us re-roll
villain
how
effects.
Much? Just villain effect cards in general? Or is there
he just ignores it.
All right, cool. Let's go with that.
So those 2 characters will have free re-rolls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice. All right, and
so if that's the case, then one of these characters should go first and see if we can just defeat without.
See what we can get. Yeah, because if we can take away some of these results, that's always helpful. All right, so why don't we just go with
I say go
Rogue because she can probably take out the Sentinel.
Yeah.
And as soon as a Sentinel objective is defeated, you remove it. Yeah. So let's go with her. I don't think we care about getting an assist from anybody, so let's just roll her die pool.
Yeah, so the game is based off Elder Sign, and yes, having more characters is feeling way easier to us right now. This game is a solo game. You can play by yourself, and you can play with as many heroes as you want. You just have to follow the rules for difficulty. So yeah, that's one of the appeals to it, is being able to play by yourself, especially COVID. So we're going with Rogue?
Yep, Rogue.
All right, she's going to roll up. Let's roll some dice. All right.
Can you push everybody in the middle so we can?
Yep. So we've
pull them out.
Yep. So we've got a villain and a 2 damage result, a teamwork and a 2 damage result, a power and a 2 damage result. So you got 3 2 damage results.
Okay.
A power and a villain result.
All right.
So, and again, you don't have to do anything in order.
Right. So let's just re-roll that blue die.
Yeah.
That we can do for free because we copied Iceman, right?
Yep.
Sad
Another
face.
villain, and you can re-roll it again.
I think you can only do that once per round.
Once per round. Yep.
So sad face. All right. Well then, there's really.
So you could just spend those dice.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think because I can use. Maybe we just re-roll these 2 because they're not helping me right now.
Okay.
And that will be my last re-roll, and we'll
Sure.
see what happens.
All right, you've got.
The same thing.
You've got a 3 attack and a power.
Yeah, so not helpful. Okay, so then I think what we do is just discard the Sentinel.
Okay.
Just defeat the Sentinel.
All right, so we're gonna do that.
And that requires 3 different dice. So even though I have extra damage, quote unquote, on these dice,
split.
you can't split.
You can add them together, but you can't split.
Correct. So each one of these icons needs its own die. And unfortunately, I didn't get enough to be able to complete the bottom row, and I don't have the symbols to do the other ones.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to defeat this Sentinel, but that's still helpful because it just means that re-rolling
For the other heroes.
is a little easier.
Yep, agreed.
So we'll just put this in a discard, which is just on the bottom there. Okay, so that was Rogue.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go next with Iceman. And I'm going to give Iceman Cyclops' assist card. And we're going to roll 2 blue dice, 3 yellow dice, and another blue dice. So 3 and 3. It's going to be good. Okay. We only got 1 result. Well, we got 2 results we like. And then a bunch of results we don't like. So we're going to re-roll them. Iceman is the one that can ignore villain results. So that's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So we can easily, I'm just going to save these. I'll put them here because that'll easily get rid of that.
I'm with you, Jay, all the way. I like this rogue. I don't like Anna Paquin rogue.
Yeah. These other results are not super helpful, so I'm going to re-roll them all. This is my second re-roll.
I have a feeling that this is actually going to be helpful for us to remember which ones have activated.
Okay. So here's the question. I can defeat something.
Okay.
What is his ability? Once per round, you may spend 1. Oh, okay. All right. I know what to do here. I can use his ability. So he has an ability that says, once per round, you may spend a power result to turn up to 2 of your dice to any fight result.
Oh, okay.
So I can spend this power result to turn this die into a fight result.
A 2 fight.
A 2 fight.
All right.
And I can complete a 4 here and then this whole row.
Yeah.
So put 2
successes
there.
All right. So the bottom row and the middle row. Right?
Yep.
So those are done.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. And I just went to go grab our Imperial Soul activated and not activated tokens because I was like, I might forget who's gone.
That's fair enough. All right, so I'm going to activate Cyclops.
All
oh, no. That was Iceman. You already did it for me.
Well,
okay.
I mean, that's fine.
Good.
All right. So, um,
Yeah, Vaughn, I am sure X-Men are coming to the MCU and mutants. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I'm sure they're going to do it, and it's going to be interesting.
yeah. All right. And what is Iceman's? Oh, that's not going to be helpful. Okay. So I guess we'll
I
go
don't
with
think
Forge.
you can assist with Iceman once.
Yeah.
Or with Iceman you can.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
correct. I could take Iceman's card,
Yeah, his card is.
but it's not helpful. I want as much teamwork as possible.
Oh, sure.
So,
Although it is helpful because you get to re-roll a villain result,
oh, relevant.
and then you can use your ability to swap a die out, right?
I can. All right. So, well, I can only swap out blues though. I think I want as many blues as I can get.
Well,
So I'll take Iceman's assist. That's fine. I think it's better to be able to re-roll.
Re-roll without penalty.
Correct. Yeah. All right. So yes, you can re-roll one of the villain dice without suffering the penalty.
So you're gonna have 2 blue.
Two of each.
Cover up your cards so they don't see the double dice and don't get confused. So 2 blue, 2 yellow, and 2 red.
Yep.
All right. Oh, there's your X results.
All right.
And then you just
Do we have a power?
no, yeah,
Yeah, we do?
and you have a power. So
All right.
yeah,
there we go.
don't even all the re-rolls are unnecessary.
Didn't even need it. All right. So we have
2 teamworks and a power.
Yep, which completes that one right there.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody is going to return to the Blackbird in the process of completing that mission.
Yeah. So the last step of the mission phase is to spend dice, complete the results, then check outcomes. If all objectives are complete, which it is, we get the reward, which is what?
Which is each hero trains.
Oh.
So training means you get one of these one of these tokens to put on your character, which, as you can kind of see, represents the different symbols.
It's a guaranteed dice result, essentially.
Correct, exactly. And you can spend it as a die result.
Sweet. So I mean, I'm going to give him a leadership, a teamwork. I'm going to give him a fight result because he doesn't have one.
I'll give him a teamwork.
And the last step is to return to the Blackbird, which Patronus already did.
And let's give her a science again.
That would be sick if the Sentinel program was derived from Vision.
From White Vision, too.
Cool.
That would be cool. All right. So that was...
Then we get...
Oh, yeah.
We defeated another one, so we put another token.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go directly to the threat phase.
Yeah.
So during the threat phase, we are going to step 1, raise a threat. There's nothing to raise.
Yep.
There's no threat symbols. Step 2, flip a mission.
Yep. So let's go with North America.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then the next step is draw and resolve a threat card. So we're going to resolve another green threat card, which it's another nasty Sentinel.
Yes.
This one's a little harder than the last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And now
regroup phase.
Are going to the regroup phase. So I'm going to return Cyclops' card. She's going to return Iceman. And that's it.
We could exchange this guy if we wanted.
Yeah, we could.
But...
You could put him in the school, or you could give him to somebody else. I think it's fine. Just
I think he's fine there. Alrighty, and fresh round.
All right, so back to deploying.
Yeah, I mean, team's just gonna go fight a new Sentinel down there.
I will say, playing with only 2 heroes was way harder.
I agree. Yeah, I think just having a little more flexibility with strengths and weaknesses of different characters.
But also just having like 4 guys go at
just
one mission.
Just to go at one mission and just wreck it.
We were having 2 guys going at one mission. It was so hard.
Yes, correct. The trick here is if we don't complete a mission, we will still flip a new one.
Right.
When we were 2 heroes, you only ever had one no matter what. So if you didn't defeat it, you were not flipping another one and like getting more behind.
We don't flip another one. You only flip one if there is no mission up.
Only with 2 heroes.
I don't think so.
Yes. With 3 to 4 heroes, you still flip 1 mission.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, that's fine.
So, like,
that is a balance.
If we don't complete this, then you kind of get
it does
more
say
behind.
yeah. It does say yes. Gotcha. I see that.
So, all right. So, yeah, team going here, and let's have Rogue copy.
There is a villain effect of suffer 1 damage.
Oh, this also has a flip effect.
Oh, we missed that.
If Blob is completed, which he's not, then complete one of the objectives. Okay, so irrelevant. So let's have her.
Yeah, so certain missions have a flip effect. When you flip the card over face up, you have to do it what it says immediately.
Yep.
This didn't have an effect.
I think we still
just
want to copy the villain effects. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Just because we have a villain effect in play, so it's just here. Alrighty.
And I think maybe just going with Cyclops first.
I agree. See what we can maybe take out here.
Yeah.
Or do you want?
I like just trying to take out this first and maybe just ignore the villain, and he's heavy red yellow power.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that I would like to do that, and maybe I will get an assist from Rogue. So I just roll 3 red, 3 yellow.
Okay. That's fine.
So I'll take Rogue's card. So 3 red, 3 yellow.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oops. That was a damage result. So we're keeping this. And then we need damage results, which we got. And then we have X results, and we have...
So she can spend a teamwork result to generate 5 fight, if that's a relevant thing.
A teamwork to generate that.
That's her
that's
assist
not super
card.
relevant. But, I mean... We're definitely keeping this result. So I think what we do is we just...
Why are you keeping...
Oh, this was supposed to be a 2. I must have bumped it.
Okay.
It was definitely a 2.
Okay.
Because I can take out the...
Okay, that makes sense. That's why when I saw the 1, I was confused.
I can take out that result for sure. I could re-roll this damage result, or I could hold on to it.
Why don't you just re-roll the yellow and see if you can hit this?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could re-roll the yellow. I almost think you're gonna have a bunch of red dice. I almost think re-rolling this that we don't need. Well, I guess I could do it. All right, let's see what happens.
Yeah, you can always re-roll again and change the die pool. What do you get?
Just another
More
fight
damage.
result, which I'm gonna re-roll it again.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
So here's what we got. So 2 will take care of this. 2 will take care of this.
Yep.
That will take care of that.
Hmm?
Oh, and that was Cyclops, and and there was no villains.
Yep.
So we're good.
Correct.
So this is gone. Make a discard pile for that. And then the next one would be this, this, and this.
Yep.
Now the question is, I have a token. I could also get rid of the bottom line with my token, but you also have one too. So I say just let's hold on to it. We have so many people to roll. We might just.
I think it's fine.
We need 3. We need 3
We
results.
might just get it without having to spend any of our tokens.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so let's let Forge activate. And so who did you activate? Cyclops?
Cyclops.
Okay. So let's activate Forge. And I think he's just gonna keep that die pool. Maybe he uses his ability to swap one of the blues for a yellow, so he's 2/2/2.
Yeah, there's so much speculation, Vaughn, about what's happening with Wanda and how she could potentially be using her chaos magic to warp the world and put mutants into existence or something. But I don't think we know.
2/2/2.
2/2/2. Okay. 2 of each.
Yep.
All right, so we've
middle.
got lots of damage results. and we have a
One villain.
yeah, we have 4 damage results, a power result, and 1 villain result.
Okay, well.
So we need X results.
Yep. So reroll all of those except the 1 power result. Well, no, I mean our odds are so good, and we need to. So just reroll all of them.
Yeah, I think just reroll them all.
Reroll all of the dice.
So there's a villain there, so you're gonna suffer the villain penalty. Oh no!
No, you killed it.
I killed it.
Yeah.
I killed the
You
sentinel.
killed the sentinel.
All right. All right. So we got an X result, which is one thing we really wanted.
Okay.
And
all power and a villain.
All attacks.
Okay. Yeah, you got to push everything in the middle so I can see it. All right. Well, there's another X.
Oh, and 2 power results.
Okay, so
yeah,
we're good.
So we're just done.
Yep, we're done.
With only 2 heroes. Because we got X,
Yep.
X, power.
Perfect.
So that'll complete this whole mission.
Yep.
So we would put these markers here like so. And then the
check for the success.
The success is 1 hero breaks a success. 2 heroes each draw a mutant card.
Ooh, okay.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah. So why don't we give you one?
Okay.
And I'll give one over here for ooh.
What'd you get?
Multiple man.
Nice.
He just came into Marvel Champions. I guess I can do this. You can have any number of multiple man cards, of course. While you are the active hero, you may exhaust multiple man to re-roll 1 die, ignoring villain. All right. So Forge can have that guy.
Yeah, and I got Wolfsbane, which is pretty awesome because I can re-roll 2 red dice.
Nice.
So we're gonna give Wolfsbane to Cyclops.
Sure, you got it. Alrighty. So that was the end of the mission phase. Now we go into the threat phase.
So again, we're gonna raise threat, but there is none.
Correct.
We're gonna flip a mission.
Yep.
So let's do one of these 2 we haven't done.
I don't think we've done Russia yet.
Okay. All
okay,
right.
so this one has a flip. If Silver Samurai is completed, complete the bottom objective. He is not, so we have to do them all. Now this one, actually, you see this red arrow here? That means we actually have to complete these objectives in order from top to bottom. So you can't just kind of run around and do whatever you want in any order. You have to actually go sequentially.
Makes it harder.
Yeah, it makes it harder.
Okay, and then draw and resolve a threat card.
Yep.
All right, so green is
another sentinel.
Another sentinel.
All right.
So put that there.
Yep.
Okay. And I guess we'll flip my token over.
Yep.
And we will return cards and ready cards. So here's the rogue's card.
Thank you.
I think that was the only.
Yep. Only one.
The only card.
Alrighty.
And then
deployment.
Deployment. So obviously the entire team.
Yep, repeat.
Repeat, just come in here.
Yep. Yeah, this is definitely easier when you
yeah, I mean,
have all of these people.
There's heroes that aren't taking turns every turn.
Yeah.
So it's pretty,
yeah. Okay. So let's have Rogue. This villain ability is suffer a damage.
Just copy him again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pretty good.
Seems fine. Ignore the villain effects, yeah.
Alright, so maybe somebody so you need X results?
We need X results.
So maybe we have either Iceman or Rogue go, since they can both do rerolls, and someone gets assisted by Cyclops. I think going with Rogue might be best.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll snag his thing, which you can turn a teamwork die to any result as a bonus. Okay, so 2 red, 1 yellow, 3 blue.
Okay. One yellow and 3 blue.
Yep.
All right.
Roll her up. Okay.
All right, so we got an X result, which is great. We're going to keep that. That's the teamwork result. We got some villain results. We need a damage.
Yep.
I
mean, she can get those.
But she can get those so easily from her reds.
Yeah.
and we have to do these things in order.
Yep. And
Now
the Sentinel, you can do it any time.
Yeah.
On these ordered cards, you can do the Sentinel.
But I'm thinking it might be worth keeping.
I think it's worth keeping
the other two
damages. Yeah, I agree.
We need X results, so I'm gonna reroll the blue dice.
Okay, that's fair. And we get 1 free reroll of villain effects, right?
Yep.
So
and there's fine. 2 of them here.
Yep. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Well, we got another X, which is good.
Yep.
Because we need that.
And then we got.
And actually, we need the 1 damage too.
Yep.
So
we need the 1 damage.
I think
the first 2 rows would be complete without any rerolls.
So,
the only thing you could there's nothing you could really do.
Yeah, I mean, I could take 1 damage to reroll the blue to try and get the second one, but I don't think it's then when I would be suffering 3 damage to try.
We have 3 other heroes.
Yeah, I agree. So I think we just defeat the Sentinel.
Yeah. So the 2 X results and the 1 damage result.
Yeah, any of the ones. Yeah.
Will defeat the Sentinel.
Yep.
So we're gonna get rid of these. A card going under here.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we need a 2 damage result to complete the top one.
That's that.
Yep.
And then unfortunately we have 2 dice we can't really spend.
Correct.
So.
Yep. So that goes here.
But she got rid of 2 objectives.
Yeah.
So it was quite good.
Yeah. Agreed. That was Rogue.
Okay. Now I think I want to go with Cyclops next, because I kind of want to take the damage, and then I can be the one that takes a turn off to heal.
Sure, I think that's fine.
So I think I'm going to go with Cyclops.
Okay. Vaughn, I'm not going to say it's too easy because we're still very early in this game.
Yeah, so it gets significantly harder when we get to the end,
yes.
Which when we played with only 2 heroes, we did not get very far.
Correct.
There's also 4 modes of difficulty. There's easy, normal, hard, and expert. We're playing on normal, so the second easiest.
And this is the first time we're playing with more than 2 heroes.
Yeah, playing with the 4 heroes has made it much easier.
Yes.
So we'll see how hard it gets once we get to the showdown.
Mm-hmm.
Which we will get there soon. We're defeating a mission every turn.
Yeah.
All right, so I think I'm going to go with Cyclops.
Yep.
So he is going to get assisted by someone, though.
Sure.
So, I'll assist with Rogue. That's fine.
Yeah, and then you can turn a teamwork into a fight if you need to.
Yep. So we're going to go with 3 red and 3 yellow.
Yeah. Worst case, if you roll like a complete donkey, you could spend that teamwork result to actually just complete this roll.
Well.
No villain effects right now,
So we would need a... That's a 2. That's a 2. We would definitely need this to hit the bottom row, which would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, is that a 4 result?
This is a 4. That's a 3.
Yeah, and this says I can turn an energy into any result. So I'm going to keep this other energy.
Okay.
I'm going to reroll everything else.
Okay. And like I said, you could spend that teamwork token to just complete this middle.
Okay, well, we just got everything we needed.
Oh,
so
all right. Well, then never mind.
Here's how we're going to do this. So we're going to place an energy here.
Is that a once per round or once per
it's
die?
once per round ability.
Okay.
And then we have a 3 result here.
We will have to make sure you complete the 4 first.
Oh, right. I'm going to put these off to the side.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing. I'm just putting them off to the side.
Yep.
So I can once per round spend an energy. So I'll spend an energy to change any die to any result. So I will change this to a 3 fight.
Sure. That's fine.
So we'll do a total of 5, a 3 and a 2.
Mm-hmm. Which will complete
and then suffer 2 damage.
Correct.
On him to complete that row.
Yep.
And then those 2 I put off to the side, the energy and the fight for the bottom row.
Correct.
And I had the extra dice I didn't need.
Yep. And then that's it for those guys.
And then,
so everybody comes back to the Blackbird.
I'm going to take one of these and put it here for the 4th mission.
And success. Reduce threat by 2. 1 hero forms a bond.
Okay, so 1, 2.
All right, so why doesn't Cyclops form a bond since he was successful?
Well, he's going to take a turn off. So let's have somebody else form a bond.
That's
so
fine.
let's have...
I guess just have Iceman do it?
Yeah.
Still you.
I think Iceman and Rogue have a fling.
Camaraderie.
I think they should do the bond.
We'll see what the card is first. Oh, I guess that's fair. They are kind of like going places together a lot. So camaraderie. So when you grab from the bottom.
Yep.
The deck.
And then you get one of these cards.
And then you go find its partner.
In the top. Yep.
Which camaraderie says, if you and the other camaraderie bonded hero are at the same mission, while you are the active hero, you may exhaust this card to double the value of one of your fight results.
Oh, so we probably don't want to do that with...
Cool.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. You could still roll fight on the yellow dice.
Yeah, you can.
Yep. Okay.
All right, so Iceman and Rogue, you're going to have a thing?
Yeah.
All right. Fine.
They have a fling.
Fine with
I've
me.
seen it before somewhere. Okay.
Alrighty.
And then, so that was the success. Now we're going to go into threat. It's not going to increase because there's nothing to go up. We will flip another mission.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1. Interesting. Oh, we've done 4.
We've done 4, so flip one.
There
Doesn't
we go.
matter.
All right. I was just trying to be even. Okay.
No flip effect.
No flip effect.
The other thing we're going to do is draw a threat. All right, so this time we have an event card. It says each hero suffers 1 damage. Ouch. Okay. Iceman suffering a damage. I have only 1 health left.
Well,
if there are 3 or more heroes, draw another threat card.
Ooh,
so
one more.
Yep. And if there are any face-up missions with 1 or more threat icons, raise the threat by 1.
There are.
So we're going to go back up.
All right.
If there are 5 or more heroes, draw another threat card.
Okay.
There's
there's not.
So here's the other thing that makes this more difficult. It scales in difficulty. So as you can see, we've done everything perfect. We've smoked a mission every turn.
Yep.
We've not raised threat, but we've gone through half of this deck already.
Correct.
When you run out of the cards in a particular color threat, it doesn't matter what the threat level is. You then have to draw cards from the next level threat deck.
Correct.
So they've kind of figured out a way.
Yeah.
When we've played this 2-player, the game seems super easy, and then it landslided into defeat.
Yep. Very quickly.
All right, so now we'll get to see us do something different than the whole team go to a mission.
Well, yes, that's true. Because
So
Cyclops is gonna.
We're gonna do
else.
regroup now. Last phase.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna return Rogue her assist card. I'm gonna return to Cyclops.
All right.
And then we are going to go to the deploy phase.
Mm-hmm.
And Cyclops is going to deploy to.
Probably heal 3.
I'm thinking heal 3,
That's at
or
Cerebro.
I could also heal 2 twice. This one's just a training. This one is heal 2, return a number of completed, which is nothing. Yeah, so I'm just going to go heal 3.
I think it's just 1. That purple villain counts as 1. I don't think. It's better to go here when you have multiples.
You can only return 1 thing, though.
No, you can return as many as you want.
Oh,
as
any
are
number.
eligible.
Yeah, that's right.
So the way that Xavier's office works is you can return any number of completed villain missions to the box. Villain missions
are the purple
specifically are the purple ones. Those are villain missions.
Yep.
So the regular missions don't count.
Yeah, so I'm just going to heal 3.
Yeah.
So I'm going there. It means Cyclops is not going to be able to deploy to a mission.
Correct.
And then the rest of the team is going to go here.
Okay, but you also get an effect. You get to peek at the top card of one of these missions, and you can either leave it on top or put it on the bottom.
Mm.
And it is reveal the top card, so I think everybody gets to see.
Yeah, well, we're just going to leave it on. We're going to leave it on top, but it's the blob.
Oh, okay.
We'll just leave the blob there.
Yeah, because then we can defeat him before we have to progress. Yeah, I think that's fine.
And then there would be something there that we could.
Yep. Alrighty, so yeah, we're just gonna let this copy action continue to happen here.
Yep.
And I suppose we shall.
So who wants to go first? There is. It doesn't really matter.
Nope. I guess let's just go with Rogue.
Go for it.
So, fighting and teamwork is what she wants to get.
So here's where I made a mistake too, and this is nuance. I could have, since I knew I was going to heal with Cyclops, I could have given this card to one of them.
Mm-hmm. True.
During that regroup phase,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't do that, so it's still with Cyclops.
So I think Forge, Rogue's going to go and she's going to ask for Forge's assistance.
Okay.
So she can change, she could change a blue to another color. That's fine. She's not going to do that. But
So
she
she
just
doesn't
gets...
really need yellows.
Correct. She does not need yellows at all. So it just at least swaps out a result.
Okay, so 3 red, 2 blue, and a yellow.
Correct. And let's roll it up.
Wow.
Well, we got the teamwork.
We got the teamworks. Knock those out.
Yeah.
And then now all you need is damage results.
Yeah, I need 3 and a 2.
A 3 and a 2. There's a 1 here. We could always keep that 1.
But it's on the red.
Okay.
Odds of getting higher are good. 2.
There is a... This is a 2 damage result.
Mm-hmm.
So we get 1 more reroll of this.
Yep. As long as one of them's a fight, we're good. 3.
There are lots of fights.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, you've got... you needed a 3 and an X.
Yep.
Which, that's these 2 dice.
Yep.
So that's complete. And then you need a 2 and an X, which is these 2 dice. That's complete. That was an easy mission.
Yep, all done. So these guys go back to the Blackbird. And our success is reduce the threat level by 1, reveal the top card of any threat deck, and place it face down on the top or bottom of the deck.
Okay, so let's look at the next one here.
Sure.
We could leave this. We could just leave this here.
What is it? I get to see it too.
Oh, sure.
Oh, that's actually a good one to leave there when we're about to advance the story.
Yep.
It has no threat.
It has no threat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so that was the end of the mission phase. Now we do threat.
Yep. So there's no threat.
Correct.
We will flip a mission.
Yep.
And
So we wanted to fight the blob.
Yeah, we'll fight the blob.
Get him out of here.
Yep. And then we will draw a threat card, which says flip a face down mission face up.
Oh, okay.
So let's flip this one.
Yeah, that's
Bang.
fine.
If there are 4 or more heroes, flip another face down mission face up.
Oh, tricky, tricky.
3 missions.
3 missions at once.
All
okay.
right. This is where it gets hard.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
See how this goes.
Global crisis. This was a
Yeah.
nasty card.
Yeah. Those green ones just do not come out well on our screen there.
Yeah.
I guess I could try swapping in some blue, see
That's
if it works,
fine.
but it's all good. Alrighty, so then the last phase
is regroup.
is regroup. So,
So-
anybody that's at school
Yep.
returns to the Blackbird.
And then we can we would give each other our cards back. I think you took your own card.
Yeah, I took my own card here.
We could exchange these hero cards, which I don't see a reason to.
Mm-mm.
And yeah.
So deploying, and now we have 3 different missions to choose
And
from.
so we're gonna have to split up the team.
Yep, we're gonna have to split up the team.
I mean, I think we'd take 2 at Blob and 2 at the other.
I agree. I'm just trying to think this one.
Although somebody could do this by themselves.
It's possible, but both of these need 3 teamworks, and nobody's super great at teamwork. So
This one only needs. Oh, that one just needs 3.
they both need 3. So I'm thinking we send someone that's got a teamwork token to each one.
Agreed.
So we split up Forge and Cyclops.
Agreed. So I think we send Iceman and Rogue at 1. Though, because
we each need 3, though. I understand we wouldn't be able to use the camaraderie, but it just doubles the value of an attack.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't be particularly helpful.
I think it would be fine to split up Cyclops and Forge. I don't think they have, or they. I think they could be fine together in a team. We can also assist things, right? Oh no, you can only assist with people that you're partnered with.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think you can only assist where you're at the same mission. That's why I think, especially since both of these guys have a teamwork token, I think we need to split them up.
Okay.
Just because these are so teamwork heavy.
Okay.
So
I think we should send Cyclops here though, because there's a lot of fight.
That's fine. Because he can swap out. Well, he's not going to want to swap out a blue though, but yeah.
So I'm gonna send Cyclops and Iceman here.
Okay. So I'll send my peeps over here. He's over there.
Yep.
Although maybe Iceman should come here because this has a villain effect.
Oh, sure. Okay, that works.
And then what's Cyclops' ability? He can spend a science to make a fist.
He could spend a power to make any fight result.
Got it. Okay.
So that's what I was thinking would be good here.
She has that token. So worst case, she can turn it into a
she can
fight.
do that. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Alrighty. So let's get going. So let's start with the Blob. So I guess we'll let Forge roll first. And he wants teamwork and science. So I think we want to...
Forge can only be assisted by Iceman.
Right. So I think we just...
I think just roll your dice.
I'm just thinking if I give you
Although,
I guess it doesn't really affect anything because you could take this.
Yeah, if you assist, you should assist because you could use his ability to reroll.
Right?
Yeah. So yeah, you assist.
Yeah. All right. So two of each.
Cover up your card. There you go. All right. So a red and yellow. All right.
Two of each. Roll around. Oh well, we got a bajillion teamwork. Okay.
Yeah.
And sciences.
Yeah,
did I just do that in one shot?
I'm
pretty sure I did.
Yeah, so there's 3 teamwork results.
Are there 3 science results?
2. It's power.
Power results.
2 power results and a fight result.
Okay.
So all you need is 1 power result.
Right. So re-roll that yellow fight result. Okay.
So Forge did this on his own.
Correct.
So power.
Yep.
Power. X. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then
XX.
XX.
Yeah.
So wow.
So Bob-tastic.
Great rolling.
Yeah. Better lucky than good, as they say sometimes.
Okay.
All right. So the Blob, and you return to the Blackbird when you're done. Each hero trains. So you could choose to swap.
Yeah, you could get a token that's different.
Which I don't know that I care about that.
You might actually, because we know that this is another mission here, and we know that it's all power. So you might want to swap an X to a power, although because this one
That's true.
There's only 1 X result there.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so that mission is done.
And he could train as well. There's no fight results, so I think Iceman's gonna train.
Okay.
And Iceman's going to take a teamwork.
Okay. Sure. All right. Other mission. So why doesn't Cyclops go first?
Okay. So he's rolling. Does he want to swap with, who's he with?
So he's with Rogue, and I think you might want to... it's actually, never mind.
This one allows me to turn 1 die showing an X result to any result.
But you don't get that ability.
Right.
Hers is you can spend a teamwork to have a 5 fight.
Which I could already do that.
Yeah. So it's not particularly helpful. We do have to do this in order though.
So yeah, I still think I swap. I want the blue dice. I want the blue dice.
Yeah, we need the teamwork.
Yeah, I want the blue dice. So
Rogue has a better chance of being able to do those bottom ones.
Okay, so looks like we got a bunch of damage results and a power result.
None of which is super helpful.
So we're probably gonna re-roll a whole bunch of these.
Did you get a 3 damage?
I did get 1 3 damage, which I'll keep.
I'd keep that just in case.
Yep, I'll keep the 3. I'll re-roll everything else.
I agree.
All right, there's another teamwork result.
We want that.
Definitely want that. And then there are no other 3 damage results here. There is a power result, which I'll keep because I can use my ability to change it to a fight result that I want.
Okay.
And then...
You need to get a teamwork result, though, so...
I have a token.
Oh, okay.
So I have I complete these in order, but I have the token.
Yep, so that's
and then
that's
I have
the top one.
and then I have the 3 result for the bottom, so I need another 3 result, which I can get from this.
Uh-huh.
So I might as well just re-roll all of these.
I agree. See what happens.
All right. So
You can also use Cannonball's effect to re-roll a yellow and a blue if you chose. For free.
oh, it's yellow and a blue.
Re-roll up to 1 yellow die and 1 blue die.
Okay. So there are a potential of 3. Yeah. So I'm just gonna re-roll a yellow. No, it's just a power result.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So here's what we're gonna do.
You have to do it in order.
Yep. So we're gonna spend my 2 teamwork results on the first one, and then we're gonna spend a 3 result, and we're gonna spend a power result to change this to a 3, or change any result to a 3. Correct. So this red will be a 3. So we'll get rid of that line.
Yep.
And then I can't do anything more than that.
Yep. It's fine. Alrighty. So then Rogue is going to go.
Oh, I did have Wolfsbane. I forgot. I can re-roll that red die and change the other result. So let's see what I would have got. A 3.
Oh.
Wouldn't have done it. It's still 1 short.
I think so.
Okay.
All right. So Rogue. She's going to... I think she
wants to assist with Cyclops.
I agree. I think she wants...
Because you can turn any result.
Turn that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, 2 red, 1 yellow, 3 blue.
All right. Wowzers. Ooh. Okay.
Well, we needed at least one of those teamwork.
Yeah, so there's 3 teamwork results, which can be any result.
Yep.
Yeah, you've got it. So you don't even have to re-roll because you've got the teamwork. So we need 1 of that. You can use Cyclops' special assist ability to change this to make this into a 3.
Correct.
And then you could add a 3 and a 5.
Yep.
They're greater than 4. Yep. So that completes that.
Alrighty. So return to the Blackbird.
1 more of these.
And...
That's 6 missions.
Yeah, it's actually 7. You must have forgotten one. Oh, maybe not.
No, it's 6.
Okay, never mind. I lied. This one says reduce threat by 3. So can't go lower than 1. So we go to 1. 1 hero forms a bond.
Okay. So Forge.
Yeah, I guess Forge can form a bond.
Oh, it's got to be someone who was there, so it has to be Cyclops.
Oh, fair enough.
All right. Research. If you and the other research are at the same site, so I'll obviously form a bond with Forge.
You can. That's fine. It can be... So any hero can have 2 bonds, but they can't have share 2 bonds with the same heroes.
Correct. Yeah.
So, like... Rogue could have a bond with Iceman and Cyclops, right, but she can't have 2 bonds with Iceman.
And this just makes sense so that everybody has a bond.
Yep, everyone's got one. Totally fine. Okay.
So then we go to the threat phase. Raise the threat by nothing.
Correct.
Flip a mission.
Yep. So...
Oh, yeah. When does this happen?
At the end of the round.
End of the round, correct. So we have to do everything else first.
1.
Oh,
ooh,
bad flip.
Bad flip.
That's okay.
They love you. Okay.
So now it's going to get harder.
Yep.
Then we have to draw a threat card. This one says, 1 hero breaks a bond. If there are 4 or more heroes, draw another threat card.
Ooh, rough. So breaking a bond means you turn one of these relationship cards face up, and then it's a negative effect. And you won't know which one, so...
So this one lets me make a die result. This one says, if you're the active hero, may exhaust this card to double the value of a fight result.
Which we might need into.
So I guess, yeah, we're going to break the research.
Yep.
And it's sabotage. So if you and the other... hero, it says if you and the other sabotage bonded hero are at the same mission, while you are the active hero, you cannot reroll dice showing X results.
Ugh, that's Brutal.
Yeah, that's not
Ugh.
good.
So only way you can repair a broken bond is to have an opportunity to form a new bond. In which case you can flip. You can choose to either gain a new bond if you're eligible, or flip this one face up.
Yep. And so there are 4 more heroes, so we have to draw another threat card.
Correct. Put that face up.
Yep. And
face up on the bottom.
The next one is
another event.
Replace a story mission with the top card of the villain deck, which we don't have a story mission. If you cannot replace a story mission, replace any face-up mission instead.
All right, so
replace this one.
Yeah, I think we replace. So the villain. This is where the villain missions are coming into play. So we would have to normally replace a story mission, but we still actually don't have one. We're about to.
Yep.
But we don't have one yet. So that means we have to replace here and Mystique.
Nasty.
So these villain missions get placed over an existing mission as it met those criteria. Any saved objective markers
would be lost.
Get removed, and then this is replaced. So you have to deal with this effect, and then you reveal the one beneath it. So it's, in theory, Mystique is preventing us from going to attack Avalanche.
This is brutal. This card is... How is this a green card? So, yeah, replace a story mission with the top card of the villain deck, face up.
Yep.
If you cannot replace a story mission, replace a face-up mission instead. If there are 3 or more heroes, flip a face-down mission face up.
Oh, my gosh.
So you thought about it was easy, huh? So, yeah, now we're going to have 4 missions.
Yeah. We're going to have 4 because we're about to reveal another one.
Because I don't think you can... Yeah, so...
Yeah, wow.
That was rough.
Okay.
So
this got hard.
We might not see a showdown.
All right, and then regroup phase.
And that's doing everything with one-shotting everything.
Yeah. So Iceman gets his card back.
Yep.
Cyclops gets his card back.
Yep.
Cannonball is readied.
I'm going to ready Wolfsbane. Is there any
ready
reason...
my tokens.
Any reason to swap anybody? Here. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty.
Okay.
All right, so then end of the phase, we do Xavier's Dream.
Yeah, now this thing happens, which is also bad. So it's end of the round. If the number of successes on this card is at least 2 plus the number of heroes, flip this card.
Yeah.
Which we're going to do.
Yep.
And it's Magneto.
Yeah.
So
Magneto reveals himself.
He's angry. So Magneto is another 2-threat mission. He's got 2 objectives. And this is a mission card when you are already completed to advance the plot.
Mm-hmm.
So here's where we have not figured out what to do. And this is why we lost last time.
Yep.
Once this card ended up coming up,
yep.
When you defeat this card, you just get another one that's also 2-threat.
Right.
So there's like basically this tracker is now going to go up 2 from this point forward plus any other here.
Right. Correct.
So
it's just rough.
It's super rough. You almost need to progress this mission and still work on lowering those missions.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to split into teams of 2.
There's this story mission, and then when you defeat this, there's another story mission that's also 2-threat. And then after that, I think, is the showdown. Now, I don't know if it's that structure for every single one of these plot scenarios. I think there was maybe like 8 or 9 different...
Yeah, there's 9.
There was a lot. So I don't know if that's the recipe for all of them, that there's the briefing, then 2 story missions, and the showdown. But that's how I know the Brotherhood.
We're about to get wrecked.
Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. So yes, we're going to have to split up into teams.
Yep.
And I think we just have to go with the ones that have the most threat.
100%. So here in one of those.
Correct. So it's probably better to split up the
bonded heroes.
The negatively bonded heroes.
I think Cyclops probably should just go to Magneto.
Okay. That means Forge is going to come to Mystique.
Yep. And then and again, we're splitting up our bonded heroes. So we don't have a penalty here, but then it means we can't use the because they won't be at the same place.
I mean, there's an argument to be said that we could send Rogue and Iceman at one of these to make sure we take one of them out. What's the failure for this one? Each hero suffers 2 damage. Ooh. My question is that only people on that mission that have to suffer that, or is that everybody?
Says each hero.
Right, but...
Yeah, I mean...
That's a question.
I mean, if each hero would gain a bond, even if you're not there, then each hero would suffer
But
damage.
it never says each, it says one.
No, it says each. There was there was a number of these that said each hero do a thing. Raise threat by one or one hero. Oh, sorry. This one says one hero forms a bond. This one says each hero trains.
Right. So everybody that was at the mission trained.
No, we trained every hero. It says each hero. We did all. That's how we all got training tokens.
No, we got that was from.
That was when we defeated the Blob. Each hero trains. We each.
There was another one that had that though, and that was earlier.
Each hero trains.
Right.
We trained all 4 heroes.
Right, but the second one with the Blob, we didn't have everybody train. We only had the people that were fighting the Blob train.
No, we all didn't train because we all had tokens, so we just didn't train again.
No, we swapped tokens for 2 of the heroes. I remember.
Well, some things say 1, the other one says each.
Right, that's why.
And there's no rules reference, so.
Well, that's why I'm. So if the mission is not completed, the active hero resolves the penalties listed in the failure. The mission and any success all remain in play. All hero markers at that mission are placed on the Blackbeard. Heroes can try to complete the remaining objectives in a later round. So it doesn't specify that if it says each hero.
It's each hero. It would say.
Oh, if an outcome affects a specific number of heroes, such as 2 heroes each draw a mutant card, the active hero chooses which heroes at that mission are affected. All right, so it is only at a particular mission.
Okay.
Okay, so the penalty here is each hero suffers 2. The penalty here is 1 hero breaks a bond. Each hero suffers a damage. So we could just let.
So the other option is we just let this threat go up by 3 this turn.
Yeah.
And the whole team goes and gets rid of that.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
That might be the play.
That, or we still just let Magneto go over there, or not Magneto, let Cyclops come over here and try and take out maybe one of these results and have everybody else come here and try to take out Mystique. Because underneath Mystique is Avalanche, who's a 1 threat as opposed to a 2 threat.
Yeah. Cyclops would have a really hard time here, maybe. Even just getting 1.
Well, I mean, you have a training token, and you would have 2 blue dice.
Yeah, that's fine.
A teamwork token.
Let's do that.
Let's see how it goes. So, Rogue is going to copy Iceman's ability.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we have Cyclops try his...
And he's by himself, so he's
by
just
himself.
going.
He's just rolling.
2 of each color.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh.
Step around.
Yep. I don't even know what these results
Or just re-roll him. And don't knock him around. Well, there's a bunch of teamwork results.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
All right, so I would definitely need. So this is a teamwork. There was a 1 fight, which is meh. And energy means I can have any result on any
power.
other die on a power, so I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah. Keep one of the other teamworks.
This is a 2,
and
which
keep
I need. And
the
this
other teamwork.
Yeah, so this is the first row.
Yep.
So I just put this off to the side.
Yep. And then just re-roll those 2 and see what you get.
Actually, not even going to keep this teamwork. I might use a token because if I re-roll, I can actually complete the bottom.
Okay, I'll try it out.
So I'm going to re-roll all of these.
Okay.
Which, that's pretty good.
Okay.
So we've got...
That might do it.
That might actually do it. He might do this on his own. So
just start putting them on the cards.
yeah.
Line it up. Huh? Yep.
Actually, don't even need this X result. Oh no, I do.
Yeah, I think you do.
So I need that X result because I can do a power here.
Yep.
I could do a 2 here.
Yep.
And then I can use my ability to change this red die over here to the fight result.
Correct. And you just took down Magneto all by yourself.
Way to go, Cyclops.
Look at that.
God rolling.
All right. So flip your activation and then success for that.
No, there's no reward.
Of course not.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you just advance.
You just put the next mission into play.
Yeah, so here's our next mission, which is another 2-threat one, but, you know, say levy.
Thankless job for Cyclops.
Yeah, well, he comes back to the book.
Yeah, his reward was he didn't take 2 damage.
Correct. Essentially, that is true, yes. All right, so keep all these together. Cyclops is done. We can come over here now.
So this card actually says success. The reward on here is if we defeat this card, at the start of the threat phase, put the Brotherhood Showdown into play. So
yeah,
this turns into a showdown.
Yeah, so once we defeat that, we advance to the showdown.
But we really need to get rid of all this stuff first.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's let Rogue go first, I think.
Yep.
Rogue wants a bunch of fighting. So she is going to be assisted by Forge.
Cyclops is actually a really cool character. He has been done dirty in so many medias.
Yeah. So, oh no, you can only replace a blue with a yellow. Oh, that's not super great.
I mean, you could copy his ability.
Yeah.
So
well, I already copied his ability.
I'm sorry, you can who are you trying to assist with?
Rogue.
Oh, you don't want to assist with her because his ability is you want to assist Forge with. You want to use his assist with
Forge.
Right,
exactly. So we get the reroll. So it's fine. She's just going to keep her die pool.
Yep. So it's 3 red, 2 yellow, and a blue.
Correct.
3 red, 2 yellow, and a blue. I will say I'm glad they gave you like enough dice. Yeah. It would have been super annoying.
It'd been nice. Well, it's enough for one person, but yeah.
It's enough for a 4-player game very easily.
All right. So a bajillion teamworks, which is not helpful. Oh, I guess I can spend. Oh no, I don't have that ability.
You actually don't have to do anything in order on this card. So, and those teamwork symbols are on the bottom, and they happen to be on the hardest die to roll teamworks.
Yeah, we do actually need a whole bunch of teamworks now that you say that.
And you have damage plenty. So
okay,
you have 2 damage results.
Okay.
That you could use on the top row if you wanted.
Oh, I can just do the 2 bottom rows right now, can't I? So that's
you could do
2 and 2 is enough for that. Yes. Plus 2 teamworks. And then teamwork and power, and then take 2 damage.
Yeah. So yes, these 2 would take care of that. XX would do that. Then you have a teamwork and power and 2 damage. Yeah. So yes, you would take out both rows with just her dice.
Which is great.
Yep.
Okay. Because then she might just take a turn off to go heal up before we.
My question is, if we defeat this thing, can the remaining heroes go at the card underneath?
No.
How do you know?
I mean, because the last part of completing a mission, like the way that that reads. So complete objectives. After spending dice to satisfy a requirement, the active hero puts the die there. Blah blah blah. Complete multiple objectives. The end. Return to the supply. Checking outcomes. There we go. If all the mission objectives are completed, the active hero resolves the success. If at least one is not completed, fine. If the mission is completed, the active hero resolves the rewards. Then the active hero adds the minions to the hero's completed mission pile and return all success tokens. All hero markers at that mission are placed on the black.
Okay, so that's why they have you return.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, so that was Rogue.
That was Rogue. So why don't you go with Iceman?
Agreed. Okay, so Iceman will. Assisting won't help him in any ways.
Correct.
Unless you have abilities.
Well, I guess you could take Rogue. She could spend a teamwork to turn it into a fight.
Oh, I like that. I'll take Rogue. Fighting results I actually need here.
Mm-hmm.
So red, 4 blue, 4 yellow.
Yep.
And a blue.
Yep.
Okay.
So in the middle.
So,
and there is a villain effect, but I have Cannonball, so you could re-roll a yellow and a blue ignoring villain effects.
So these right here, this says I can turn a teamwork result, which I don't have. You said I can
You can re-roll a blue and a yellow ignoring villain effects.
All right, let's do that before we do anything.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, there you
Okay.
go.
So we're done.
Yep.
So yeah, I've got 3.
Because you could also just exhaust your camaraderie to double one of those to hit the 3 if you need.
Yeah. So, but I've got. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do that. Exhaust what?
Your camaraderie.
Yep. So I can double the result
On a 2.
on a 2 to a 4.
So we get to the 3 here.
So we get to the 3. Those 2 dice.
Yep.
And then we have 2
2
other.
and a 2.
The 2 and a 2.
Yep.
And that's it.
All right.
All right.
So that was successful. Everybody returns to the Blackbird.
Mm-hmm.
This success says each hero trains.
Okay.
So
there's no one there with tokens to train. All they could do is replace the tokens they have.
correct, exactly.
Which, let's look at what we got going on over here.
I think I might keep my powers.
I think I'm going to keep mine, too.
Yeah,
I like X
powers.
results. They're hard for me to get. Okay. So that was the end of that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
So after all that, all we did was reduce the threat by 1.
correct.
After
But, hey.
completing 2 missions.
All right. I guess I'll just. Okay, so threat phase, we increase threat by 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, welcome to 5.
Yep.
Just like that.
Yep. And then we still have to flip a mission.
Yeah.
So we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Have to flip the last one.
Oh, lucky.
Lucky, yeah, lucky. We say lucky because it doesn't have a threat symbol on
Yep.
it. It does have a flip ability though. If misled mutants is not complete, raise the threat by 1.
Misled mutants is complete.
All right, so we don't have to worry about that.
All right.
Okay. Then we have to draw a green threat card,
It's a sentinel.
of course. So
So
we
we
get to
could put it here.
No. Sometimes it has a target,
Oh,
which it doesn't. So we can choose.
target says most objectives.
Oh, then never mind it. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Because we want to get rid of the threat.
Yep, that's fine. Well, then do you want to put it on Santa Marco?
No.
Okay.
Well, because. Oh, right. If we just defeat this
Then we advance.
at the end of the round, we just advance.
Right.
And we ignore everything. So
Correct. So I think you just put it.
But why don't we
Well,
just.
I guess then it doesn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
then just leave it
irrelevant,
there.
I
We
guess.
just send the whole team here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Rogue's going to heal because she wants to not be at half death when she goes into the gauntlet. But otherwise.
The rest of the team comes here and just
Correct.
completes this.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have a problem with 3 people.
Although, completing this will. We almost don't want to complete this turn.
Why?
Because someone's going to have to suffer 2 damage and go into the showdown with 2 damage. So it might.
All right.
It might almost.
So we might just
It might be better just to
try to do
take
some of
this thing
these.
out.
Okay, that's fine.
I think once you get to the showdown, the threat doesn't matter.
Yeah, that is true.
I think it just does not matter.
That is correct.
So I
Yes,
think-
it does. All right, so that's fine. So we can stall a turn.
Yeah.
Because Rogue has the most health, so she's probably the one that we want to. Because then she'd be at 4. Like if she just heals all her damage, and then takes 2 at some point, then she'd be at 4, which is pretty much even with everybody else. So, because unless everybody else heals before we go in, which I don't know that we want to get that greedy.
No. Okay.
Okay, so fresh round.
Mm-hmm.
Ready up your stuff.
Yep.
Give me my rogue card, please.
Yep.
Okie dokie. So rogue.
We're still in the regroup phase. You can give Cannonball to somebody if Rogue's just gonna go heal.
Does everybody have an ally?
No.
Oh, okay. Then Cyclops can have it. All right. So Rogue is gonna come and heal 3.
And she allows a yellow and a blue to be rerolled.
Yep.
Just
So
fine.
as soon as you come to school, you resolve the effect immediately, which that's a heal 3. And then I could peek at a continent card, but we're not gonna do that.
Nope.
Fine.
And then, so I think the plan maybe is to. What is the success here? What's the reward?
1 hero forms a bond.
Oh, we can break our bond going
Fix
into the
our broken
showdown. Yeah,
bond.
let's.
Yeah, I think that's good.
s-
Yep.
Team here.
Team up. All right. Have at it.
All right. We still have to flip one of those down, but it is. Okay, so here we go.
So there's 2 villain effects here,
Yep.
which to re-roll 1 villain effect, 1 villain die is gonna hit you for 3 damage.
Right.
Suffer 1 and suffer 2.
Luckily, we got Iceman.
Yeah, so have Iceman go first, and maybe he can at least take out 1 of these.
That's what I'm thinking. So Iceman's rolling 4 yellow, a blue, and a red. And he could assist, but I don't think it's
Forge
worth
isn't
it.
gonna help you because he's just you're gonna end up with the exact same die pool. So with no ability, so it's really not gonna help you.
So we got 1 energy result, which is what we want. We need energy results. So I think we just reroll everything.
Yeah.
All right, so we got another energy result.
Okay.
We got
You have something that's damage.
a lot of damage results. We got 3 2 damage results and an X. We could save the X.
Yeah, because I guess.
We got because I actually have another X here as well.
Okay.
So yeah, so what we could do here is, we could easily just do this here.
But you need a
with
damage.
with the damage, and then we could do 4.
You'd have to. Do you have any other dice that you're holding in your hands right now?
No.
No, it's just the 1 blue. So if you roll that blue and get a power, then you can do the bottom one.
Mm-hmm.
If
I roll the blue and get
power,
power, I can do the. No, I
you
don't.
can do the bottom one.
Power or. So I definitely want to save the top, I think. So if we're going to save the top, let's do it like this. Use the red. Because that's damage results, right?
Okay.
And then we could easily re-roll. We have X's that we.
The problem is you need to get the other results in order to spend the X's.
You need powers. So yeah, let's.
But you also need the damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you could spend because it's Iceman, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't because Rogue's not there.
Yeah, Rogue's not there. I am bonded. I'm not bonded with Rogue, so I can't use the bond card.
Yeah, you're bonded with Rogue, so you can't use it because she's not there. So, I mean,
so we definitely need to get rid of the.
Sentinel,
because it makes everyone else's rerolls bad.
Right.
So I think we definitely do that, and then I think we just try to get one of the other results.
I don't know that you can get anything else that's going to help you though. Is the problem? Because you need to have perfect on each. You have 3 dice, meaning you need to be able to get all of each result on each die.
Well, actually, no. We just roll a yellow and hope for an energy. That's all we can do.
But an energy isn't going to help you.
Yep, it does. So I just place an energy here. Oh, wait a minute. Did I do something wrong?
Yes. You need to also re-roll that blue if you're planning to use power.
You're right. I needed to re-roll the blue as well, which I didn't get.
Not gonna help us.
So that was 1 re-roll. I could just re-roll both of these. No, but we needed the energy. So I just re-roll the blue again.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, so unfortunately,
you're only gonna be able to.
I can only complete that.
Yep. That's right. I was trying to see if you could just complete.
Oh, I had Cannonball though. I can re-roll a yellow and a blue die.
Not you, somebody else.
Oh, another team member.
Yep.
Gotcha. Yep, you're right.
So you'll defeat this.
Okay.
And then that was Iceman?
Yep.
So flip his token.
Yep.
Okay, so Forge. He can.
So he should pair with Iceman to get the reroll, because there's still a villain.
Yeah, I agree. And he can replace a blue with a yellow.
You still need 2
But
teamworks.
we still need some teamwork.
So I think just keep all the dice.
I think it's just 2, 2, 2.
Okay. So there's 1 teamwork result. There's a 2 attack.
Keep the 3.
Yeah, we're keeping the 3 for sure.
Yeah, because I can use that here.
Yep. And then you've got Iceman, I think, only lets you reroll 1 villain result.
Correct. But multiple man would also has the same effect. So I can reroll 2 villain dice.
Okay. So we reroll both villain dice with the card.
Mm-hmm.
Which you get another villain and an energy.
Okay.
We can use the energy.
Use the energy.
And
I'd have to take 2 damage to reroll
not
that,
worth
so
it.
that's not happening.
All right, so these are...
Maybe I just use these to complete the middle row and
Use
those
this to
to do
keep
the
the
top row,
I agree.
and I'll take a damage.
Yep, that's the way
to
that's
do
the
it.
Yep.
And we just have to pray that Cyclops can do the bottom one.
It is Cyclops. He can do it. Although he doesn't have a training token.
Okay.
Okay.
And I hope we didn't have this be a
What?
thing. You cannot reroll dice showing teamwork results.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember.
These characters haven't gone yet.
Forge just went.
Oh. We didn't. We kept all the teamwork results for Forge.
Okay,
So
cool.
we're fine.
All right. So Cyclops has to go.
Yep.
And same story. He has to.
And he could partner up with...
So Forge would let him swap a blue for a yellow. I don't know if that's helpful.
A blue for a yellow. Or he could... I'm thinking about getting a 3rd red die with the...
Ew.
Yeah, I'm going to assist with Forge.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can change a blue to a yellow.
Yep.
If you want to. But you actually need a blue.
I only need 1. So yeah, I want... so I'm actually going to be rolling red, red, yellow. And then red, blue.
All right, roll it up. Got your teamwork.
Okay, so here's what we got. And no villain results, which is nice. Okay, so...
So you can use Cannonball to reroll a blue and a yellow, I think.
Hold on. So I need to keep a blue result, so I'm going to keep the blue.
Yep.
I need an energy result.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to keep this other power result.
Yep.
For my special ability.
Yep.
And then I can just re-roll all the red dice.
Sure.
No penalty.
Yep.
Okay. And we got energy. We got an X and fights.
Yep.
Which that will allow me to complete this because I can use Cyclops' ability to turn a red die into a 3.
Yep.
Which is 4 for the bottom.
Yep.
Power.
Yeah,
X.
that's not on.
All right.
Yep. All right. Cyclops got there. Whew. Okay. So Avalanche, when completed, 1 hero forms a bond.
All right,
so
so
we can
let's flip
this
these
face
over.
up.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So threat phase, we increase by
3.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. Then we flip another mission.
Mm-hmm. Lucky.
Yep. And then resolve a yellow threat card. 1 hero breaks a bond. Rough.
Ugh.
Okay, so I guess this one.
This one is...
It lets us double the value of a fight. That's probably less horrible than not being able to read a particular.
Well, what's the other side do?
You don't know.
You can look while you are the active hero. You cannot reroll dice showing. Yeah, you can't. So this one you can't
They both
reroll.
can't reroll.
You both can't reroll.
That's annoying. All right. Well, I guess we'll just do.
Yeah, it's terrible either way. We just finished it.
Yep. So yeah, one hero breaks a bond if there's 5 or more heroes drawn under threat. There's not.
Okay.
That phase.
And then you.
And then regroup phase.
Yeah.
So Rogue returns.
Forge's card, and I get Iceman's card back.
Yep. Ready. Okay. Well, sad face. So draws a mutants, trains, reduces threat.
What does this do?
Draws a mutant.
Okay. Everybody have a mutant? No, we don't.
We're missing just one. But honestly, I was looking for a way to like repair a bond, but we don't have one.
Yeah, I think we could just maybe send Forge to heal, and then send the whole team and try to go to the showdown.
Okay. I think that's fine.
I have 1 damage on Cyclops and
Yeah.
1 damage on him.
That's fine.
What can I do?
Yeah, I mean, it is.
We
what
don't
it
have
is.
time to.
You're never going to be perfect.
I don't think you have time to heal all that damage.
No, I agree. So Forge can. I guess does he want to train? I feel like the science is helpful.
Yeah,
this reduces threat. I mean, it's. I guess we might have to get to the end of the round.
Yeah.
I could remove a whole bunch. Reduce threat by the total number of icons on villains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, and heal 2.
And heal 2.
Fresh.
And I guess because you did that, we could actually kind of take our time, and we could defeat that last mission.
I don't know that there's really. I was just looking for a way to repair a bond. Which there isn't one.
Mm-hmm.
If there was one of these that said as a successful result you get to draw a bond or form a bond, I would say it's worth doing. But there's not. Yeah. So I think we just go with it. This is about as good as I think we're probably gonna get to move forward into the showdown.
Okay, let's do it.
So everybody else comes here.
Yep.
And assuming he has a villain ability, suffer 2 damage. So we'll copy the reroll ability.
Yep. Well, here's the other thing too. If we defeat this thing this turn, someone's going to suffer 2 damage, and you won't have a chance to heal that person.
That's going to happen no matter what.
No, you could not complete this turn. Have someone suffer the 2 damage, complete the bottom, because you could do this in any order, and then heal next turn.
That's true.
And then what we could do is we could split the team up.
Sure.
Have somebody go down. That's a relatively easy one. We lowered the threat. Only takes 5 dice. So I think we could send literally 1 person at that one, 1 person at this one, or 2 people at this one.
Yeah. So to do that bottom, you're going to have to suffer 2 damage here and then 1 damage from the failure, which is 3.
Yeah.
So maybe we just send.
I think we send Rogue
to
here.
that one.
Yep. And then Rogue can then heal the 3 off in the next turn, and then we can.
Yep.
Showdown.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
So I think.
And then you can send those guys here if you want.
So. Iceman has a training token. There's a bunch of fights over there, so definitely send him here.
Yep.
Do we want them to go together is the question.
You have to do this one in order, so.
Oh, yeah, so definitely together.
Probably want to.
All right.
All right, so.
Hopefully Rogue can get 4 fights.
Yeah, so she can't copy.
Oh, you have to be
by herself.
Oh.
Yeah, at your mission.
Maybe we do just send him here. And have Cyclops just try to beat that on his own.
No, because they have a bad bond.
Oh, they have a bad bond together?
Yeah.
So they can't reroll?
Correct.
Oh, man.
But she's got 3 red dice. Like, she should be able to get 4 damage.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
three.
you can't re-roll the suffering the 2 damage.
Correct.
So yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. So 3 reds,
Okay.
2 yellows, and a blue.
No villains, please. Well, no villains is a good start. She's got 2 damage here. She's got 2 damage here, so that's 4 already.
Okay.
And then she's actually got some other results that are useful. She does have a... She's got a power result. And these other results are not particularly useful.
Okay. Well,
so you could keep this to guarantee get rid of that.
correct, yeah.
And then just re-roll these and see if you
what
get
happens.
lucky.
Yeah, that's fine.
Does she have a training?
No. Oh, so science, yeah.
So we can
Power.
re-roll this, and she can use the
Yeah.
training. Okay. Wow.
Okay.
So you got an X result, which is something you actually need.
Yeah.
And
Have the power.
I think you just re-roll all of this.
Yeah,
One
I
more
agree.
roll.
Yep. One more reroll.
Damage,
We needed.
which we needed, but it's only
It's
1.
only 1.
Yep.
Not enough.
But Cannonball.
You have to be the same.
It says no, this is what made it good. When another hero at any mission is the active hero and you exhaust Cannonball, let them reroll 1 yellow die and 1 blue die.
So I guess reroll the. Oh, it's only 1 yellow, so it doesn't matter. So just reroll that 1 yellow and see if we get a damage.
Nope.
All right.
Okay, so sadly, all you can do is the bottom row.
Yep.
So
take 2 damage.
Yep. Cover up the bottom.
Cover up the bottom row. And then because I failed, the failure on that mission is I have to suffer a damage.
Correct. Yep. And then
Rogue is done.
she returns.
Yep.
Okay.
Over here.
Yep, so Cyclops will go.
Sure.
So red, blue, blue, yellow, yellow. He is working with Iceman.
I think you want to get the teamwork, so
Yeah.
I think you keep that.
I
And
agree.
then have Iceman take Cyclops as a bottom one.
So 0 teamwork symbols.
Yep.
You
You don't need this symbol
Nope.
here. You only need one of them in general. So, but obviously you can spend that to make any result, right?
Yeah.
Because you're Cyclops.
Yep. So I could spend this to make any result, but I would rather do that one and re-roll this one.
Yeah, I agree.
I do need a 2 result for something, don't I?
2 fight, 3 fight.
So we can keep it 2. That's a guaranteed. Reroll all of these. Another 2 fight. But no X result.
Reroll them all again, I think.
I think we just reroll them all. Alright, there's the X result.
Okay.
So we
So you need X to do the top.
Yep.
So spend that.
So X to do the top, we'll get rid of that die.
Okay. Then you need a 2 damage, 2 fight, and a power to get rid of it.
So I need a 2 damage and a power.
Yep.
Okay.
Rid of that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then technically the bottom one needs 3.
So I also have Wolfsbane.
Okay.
And I am not bonded with anybody. Wolfsbane says if you're the active hero and exhaust Wolfsbane, reroll up to 2 red dice, ignoring. Oh yeah. So I think I would reroll this one since I have these.
Yep.
Oh, I got another fight.
2 fight. Okay.
Okay.
So you need a 2 fight and a power here.
A 2 fight and a power there.
Yep. And then you need a 3 fight and a teamwork on the bottom.
Don't
so
have
I don't
the-
think you can get there.
I don't have that on the bottom, so I can't do anything. But I
Yep.
got rid
But
of
you got rid of 2.
2.
Okay.
And then Iceman can go.
Now Iceman gets a shot. And he needs a teamwork and 3 fight.
So he has 4 yellows.
So
He's got a red.
I think you want to have a Cyclops assist, though, because then you get more blues and you can spend extra teamworks to change a die result, right?
Yep.
So covers it up. Yep.
So 3
3 and 3.
yellows and 3 blues.
Oh.
Yeah. So that means it's just, he can just be done.
Does he have 3 damage?
No, but he has the power, right? Oh no, he needs another teamwork result.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm Iceman, so I can ignore the villains.
You can ignore the villains for one
I'm
round.
keeping these 2 results.
Yep. You just need 1 more damage result.
Or an X result.
Or an X result.
Which I got.
Okay.
So the reason I was saying or an X result, because his ability is I could turn any X result to any other result.
Yep.
So I turn this into, what do I need? A power.
1 fight.
1 fight. Oh,
Yep.
okay. Well, I already had 1 fight.
Yep.
So, all right, it's done.
Okay, so we complete that one. Which the success is each hero discard. I'm sorry, 1 hero draws a mutant.
Okay.
So
1 hero. So over here.
Yeah. And
so
you technically already have them, so it would just kind of get put in school.
that's how it works.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then somebody, a rogue, can go pick them
All
up.
right, so
and
it doesn't matter where they get put; they just get in the area.
Yep. So that's magma. While you are the active hero, you may exhaust magma to re-roll up to 2 yellow dice, ignoring
Night,
all
Vaughn.
villain
Yeah, this
effects.
is a super long game.
Jay pieced out. Not long. Okay. So go to the threat phase. Raise threat by 2.
Yep.
So go to 5. Flip a mission.
Yep.
Silver Samurai. Then draw a threat card.
Mm-hmm. Green.
That's
It's
our last one.
And it's a sentinel, so we just put it here because who cares?
That's fine. Yep. Okay.
Unless, wait, what does it say? Target fewest icons. Perfect.
Fewest threat icons.
Yep.
Which would be a 0.
0, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then regroup phase. So he gets back to the Blackbird, and then
Somebody
we can
take
pick
that.
up this guy from school. Reroll 2 yellows.
So we could also
Maybe
just
we should,
swap.
Yeah, you should have that be Iceman, and I guess Rogue can take him.
Yep.
That's fine. Okay. And then fresh round. So we're going to send Rogue to heal 3.
Yep.
And then probably just send everybody else to Santa Marco.
Yeah.
And just go, unless... Did this give you us a bond? Nope. So, yeah, just send everybody Santa Marco.
All right, team.
Team at Santa Marco.
Okay.
All right.
So we could do these in any order.
Correct. I
wonder if... I think 2 guys could do this.
What's the value in having someone go somewhere else?
I'm thinking about having someone go here, heal 1, and get a training token.
Oh, that's fair. Having Cyclops do that since he doesn't have one.
Mm-hmm. And just have Iceman and Forge take this out.
Good try. Odds are pretty good.
I mean, we're not going to lose if it happens. We're just going to gain some threat. So.
And they take a little bit of damage, fairly.
Okay, so this is heal 2 and train.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go here. Let's train an X token.
Okay.
And no, he wants a... No, he wants an...
I think you can swap...
He can swap
powers.
So I'm going to give him power because he can swap power. But the X is just harder for him to get.
Only if he doesn't keep his own dice. Yep.
All right.
All right. So then we're going to send these guys here.
And hopefully those 2 can take it out.
And see what we can do.
Okay. So, and we have... So I think you go... You can... I could go... Doesn't matter. I'll go.
Sure.
3 yellows. a red,
Hmm?
and a blue.
Yep.
No, 4 yellows. If I swapped with you, I would get a red and a blue.
And then you could swap a blue for a yellow, so it's just.
But I would, so.
And you get no effect, so I don't think there's any reason.
Okay. No, so a very miserable roll.
I like that message, Vaughn. He's still with us.
Oh, all right. So yeah, I got a terrible roll here.
Yeah, lots of power.
We do need an X result, so I'll keep the blue die. I'll keep this 1 power die, and I'll reroll everything else. And I can ignore it because... Actually, hold on. Magma says, while you're the active, we exhaust Magma to reroll up to 2 yellow dice, ignoring all effects. Who is the one that let other people reroll?
Reroll a blue and a yellow, ignoring villain effects.
Oh.
I think you want to wait until you roll villain
No, because
effects.
I had a villain effect on the red die.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to have to take 2 damage to reroll.
Wow, you said reroll...
Blue and a yellow.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So no, I'm just going to reroll all my dice then.
But did you say one of them was villain?
But I'm Iceman.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
So, a 3 result is quite good.
Mm-hmm.
Need one of those. I do have an X token that I could spend. So I could complete this row, which I think I should, just to, with these dice, I could complete this row. I still have 1 reroll.
Except you'd have to hit damage on both of those. So you could try.
Try.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, might as well. First reroll.
No, second reroll. I rerolled everything once.
But that was Iceman, right?
I'm still on Iceman.
No, it was Iceman's ability.
I used ice. No, not his ability. His ability is not to reroll. His ability is I ignore the penalty.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
And this says if you're the active hero and we exhaust to reroll up to 2 yellow dice. No.
This would let you reroll the blue.
Yeah, but I would have to get exactly.
You just need another power. A 1 or a 2.
Huh?
Need 1 more power.
Oh, yeah, 1 more attack.
I'm sorry. Yes, 1 more attack.
You're killing me with the not knowing the names of this.
We're all saying them wrong. It's fine.
X.
X. Okay.
So, X means I don't waste my token.
Yep.
And I just get this bottom line.
That's fine.
That's all I can do.
You got it. All right. So Forge is just gonna roll
2 red. Yeah. He takes my
he
thing.
takes it. Yeah, I agree. So 2 2
red,
2.
2 2 2. And he gets to reroll.
Mm-hmm. Reroll 1 die. And push
Okay.
everything in the middle.
We got lots of damage, which is good. No power though.
Okay. He has a token, worst case, so.
So you need. So keeping these yellow damages for sure. Actually, this will be 1 die, so all you got to do is get damage. Oh, actually, you've got it.
Yep. We just need to get power.
Which you have the token, but you could always.
Might as well reroll those.
You get 1 reroll, so
Yep.
you might as well.
Yep.
1 reroll that is with the villain, with Iceman, so you don't suffer the villain penalty.
Was there a villain?
There was a villain die.
Oh, I only got to reroll 1 though.
Oh, I would have rerolled this one.
Okay.
So that wouldn't get you another damage result, which you don't really need. But if we're needing power, you can reroll. Now you can do your reroll here.
Yep.
And you got power.
All right.
Power and a villain result, but that's fine. So power 3 and 3.
Yep.
And that's complete.
All right.
So we put this here. And I guess this happens right away.
I
Success.
think so.
Place this card under the plot. So that's the plot.
Okay. Yep.
At the start of the threat phase, put Brotherhood Showdown in play.
Okay, which is going to be now because we're done with.
Yeah, all of our heroes
Yeah.
have gone.
So at the end of the threat phase, it said, or the beginning of the threat phase.
It says at the start of the threat phase.
All right.
So yes.
Threat phase starts,
So
and we've actually never been here, so we're gonna grab the rule book.
We've never been to a showdown.
All right, assembling the showdown. Set aside the continent decks, school decks, sentinels attached to continent missions, and story cards other than the briefing card that started the showdown. Set aside cards are not used for the remainder of the game. Each showdown is a set of 2 or more showdown missions. To reveal the showdown missions, flip the plot card and the cards underneath it, then place them side by side so that the art forms one continuous image. The icon at the bottom of the card also indicates where the card should be ordered relative to the others.
All right, so you have all the rest of those cards.
Okay, so
this is part of it.
Does this tell you?
That was the one thing I had a hard time doing, was like matching up the pictures. Oh, it said, where was the original? It said keep the original card, right?
Yeah, the briefing card, which was this, right?
No, that was the briefing card. I think was the Cerebro thing, which I don't know.
No, it was this, because it was this. This is the card that set aside the briefing card that started the showdown. So
these two definitely clearly form one image. So we're missing a third card that matches.
I don't know if there's not always 3 though. So it would be Xavier's dream, but that was just Magneto on the other side. So I think it's just that. I think so. Those symbols at the bottom, I think, indicate how many of them there are. So there's 2 cards.
Oh,
and it's showing, yeah, because that's kind of what this rule book looks like here. So this one has 3 in the rule book, and like the yellow is marked here, and then so like if you can kind of look at it from yourself. So there's 2 card icons at the bottom here, and whichever one is yellow marks its position relative to.
So this one's only 2 cards showdown.
Correct.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that makes sense why I couldn't line them up the other day.
Yep. So after assembling the showdown, skip directly to the deploy phase of the next round.
And I think all the threat cards are just gone.
Yeah, I think so too.
So we don't need these cards the rest of the game or the threat tracker. It's all superfluous.
Yeah, we'll see. So playing the showdown. During the showdown, the heroes deploy 2 and attempt showdown missions. They must accumulate enough success tokens on a showdown mission to complete it. When they complete all showdown missions, they win the game. Once the showdown begins, each round goes through the same 4 phases as before, with the following modifications. For the deploy phase, each hero deploys to a showdown mission. If there's only one uncompleted showdown mission remaining, all heroes must deploy to it. This overrides a rule that only 3 heroes can deploy to the same mission. Wait, what? Oh, we must have screwed that up.
What?
Apparently there's a rule that only 3 heroes can deploy to the same mission. I don't think it affected anything, because anytime we had 4 heroes at one, we always had heroes that didn't activate.
We never completed a mission with more than 3 heroes.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if we ever completed a mission with more than 2 heroes.
Yeah. All right, mission phase. After completing an objective on a showdown mission, the active hero places a success token below the mission, which is, these are the success tokens. And you do that instead of putting it on top of the objective. The reason being, you can achieve objectives more than once, and I think oftentimes you have to complete them more than once. So this icon down here shows of like that mask icon is essentially like number of players minus 1. So we need 5 objective tokens on this.
Wrong. This is number of players minus 1. There's 4 players.
I'm sorry.
So it would be 3.
Correct. You're right. So we need 3. I did plus instead of minus. So we need 3 of these. So one of these objectives we'd have to complete twice. Threat phase. Heroes no longer raise threat during the threat phase, and threat cards are no longer drawn. Instead, the showdown attacks and activates threat effects. So we'll get to that when we get there. And the regroup phase. Heroes remain on missions they deployed to. They can deploy to a different mission next round. Players whose heroes are knocked out Do not choose a new hero. Alrighty, well, let's get her done. So
you can only deploy 3 to a mission.
correct. So we can't all go to 1.
Yep. So, so I think it sucks, but we basically should just do 2 and 2 and split up the bonds.
I agree.
So we're not affected by them.
Yeah. Well, so then we should have
So
Forge and Cyclops go together because they can use their bond, or should we split them up so that the bad ones aren't affected?
I think we split them so the better ones aren't affected. Not being able to re-roll is worse.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
So
Rogue and Iceman need to get split up.
Yep. So Iceman, Rogue. Let's see. This one's energy. This one's more attacking.
Yep.
Okay. And so if we're doing more attacking, then Cyclops in here and Forge in here. All right. So there we go.
Yep.
All right. So then we just do the normal stuff.
Correct.
So we need to.
So Rogue is going to copy Cyclops' ability because that's who she's sharing with.
Suffer 1 damage
for each die showing a villain result.
Ooh.
And they both say that.
If you re-roll. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Cool.
And it looks like that is the attack that the mission is going to do in lieu of having the threat go up. So at the start of the threat phase, each hero suffers damage equal to the attack value. The attack values of completed missions are not ignored. So everybody's going to suffer 1 damage every round. So we have technically 6 rounds to beat them because Rogue has 6 health available. All right, let's get done. Get her done.
All right.
So why don't we, I suppose, just...
Rogue's going to copy Cyclops' ability.
She already did. Yep.
And then...
So once per round, you may spend an energy result.
For a fight of your choice, which is pretty good.
Up to 2 of your dice to any. Okay.
And this, in my ability, allows you to turn any X result to any result. So you might as well take that.
Yeah. Yep.
So go ahead.
All right. So red, red, yellow, 3 blues.
Red, yellow, 3 blues.
Mm-hmm. All right. A lot of villain. Ooh. All right.
Yeah, that's bad. I do have Wolfsbane, and we are at the same location together.
We are.
Wolfsbane says, while you're the active hero, you may exhaust Wolfsbane to reroll. Oh, when I'm the active hero, I'm not.
Okay.
So I can only use that of myself.
All right. Well, I have a teamwork.
So one thing that you can do to get around this whole thing, too, is you can turn one of these villain results with my X result to anything.
Correct. Well, I'm thinking I might be able to just complete the bottom one using a token right now. So if I have this, then this, and I can, but I don't have a power, right?
You don't have a power.
So I would have to spend this in order to turn something fight, so that's not going to help me. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just turn.
I think you re-roll these first and see what you get.
Yeah, that's re-roll the 1.
Yeah,
this
2. is.
I have to suffer a
damage
for each die showing the result. So like, I don't know if that means if I'm doing 3, that means I have to take 9.
No. Let's see. Suffer 1 damage for each die showing a villain result.
Pretty sure that would mean I'd have to take 9.
I don't know how you get 9. Suffer 1 damage for each die, so it would be 3 damage. There's 3 dice, you would suffer 3 damage.
Right. For each one.
No.
Right?
No, suffer 1 damage for each die showing a villain result. 1 damage for each die. 1, 2, 3. You would suffer 3.
Oh, I only have to resolve it once. Oh, there we go. That's why I'm being dumb. Okay, we got it.
All right. 3 damage is way too much. My only question is, Yeah, when you re-roll, it's got to happen to me. Yeah, it's just bad. I think you just re-roll these. Because you're going to have to suffer damage to complete the mission.
Yeah.
So that's...
Well, I'm on this one, but yeah.
Oh, you're on this one, yeah. Oh, so this one is a different one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's the same ability, though.
Yes.
Same villain ability.
Correct. The villain ability is the same.
That one's going to be tough.
All right, so just re-roll those two and see what happens. Got worse.
Double villain.
Well, then I guess I'm going to... Well, no, I take
Complete
5
nothing.
damage. Nope. Yeah, I'm going to complete nothing.
Yep.
All right.
Rough. Okay.
Horrible roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's tough when you can't re-roll.
Yeah.
All right, so Cyclops.
Well, unfortunately, you rolled the 1 of 6 on the villain for the villain results on like all of those dice.
So red. I'm gonna use her card, obviously. So 3 red, 3 yellow. There 1 villain results. Okay. So
you can do the bottom one. Is this a 3?
That's a 3. So this would be the bottom one. So
3.
3.
Yep.
Yellow
Yep.
and X.
Yep.
That would be the bottom.
Oh, I guess it's relevant to know where we were at on the threat track because we'd have to know if we have to complete these. Right? We were at the green level.
We were at the green.
So that's the only time. That's the only point.
Yeah.
In which
Oh, that's good.
relevant.
We were on the green. We never got to yellow. Yeah.
We did. I mean, we got to yellow, but then we got back down.
Yeah.
So that was good.
So yeah, the threat does matter before you go into the
showdown.
Yeah.
Wherever you're at matters.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't think it's really worth it for you to reroll to try and get.
No, what I'm gonna get that top one because I have this result. I spend my token to turn this die into any result that I want.
Okay.
And I can
just needs to be at least a 2.
It's just got to be a 2.
Yeah, because we only need a 4 and a 2.
Yeah. So that'll complete both.
Perfect. So then we get 2 success tokens on this one.
Yep. I've lost my training token now.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Then I guess we'll do Forge over here.
Yep.
And Forge combined with Iceman, which
you might
as well. Yeah, we want that ability to ignore the villain die.
Yep.
So
red,
double.
yellow.
Yeah. 2, 2, 2.
All right.
And he can reroll 1 die showing a villain result.
And you got 2 villain results.
Okay.
Now, who's got you have Cannonball.
Yeah, so I can reroll a blue and a yellow.
Perfect. And they don't have to be at the same thing.
Correct.
So let's get rid of those 2 villain results. Nice. Bang.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got 2 teamwork results.
Okay.
We have a 3 attack result, 2 attack results, and a power result.
Okay.
So the power and the X would take care of the top row, but you would take 2 damage.
Correct, which is okay.
And
fully healthy.
And the 6 damage at the bottom would take care of the bottom row.
Yeah.
So
all right, so I have to take 2 damage to complete this top one, and then I also completed the bottom one. So that's 2 successes on this one. And they give you enough tokens for that, but
it's really weird that they don't give you enough tokens.
Yeah.
That's why I was wondering about that.
All right. Well, I mean, you could always use one of the bajillions of these that they give you and still just put them below.
I was wondering why they only gave you 4.
Yeah, when they give you like 20 of these.
Well, whatever. Okay.
So that was Forge.
Yep. And so now...
Iceman.
So Iceman's getting his 3 yellow, 2 blue, and a red. Okay. And he's got 1 villain result. All right.
Okay.
So,
you can just do the power at the bottom.
Yeah, the power at the bottom would be nice.
Like, or the damage at the bottom, the fight at the bottom.
Yeah, that would, Because we only have to do what?
You only need to hit 2 more damage at the bottom of this one.
Yeah.
So I think you just reroll everything but the villain.
Well, I could use. Yeah, I reroll. I'm Iceman, so I reroll everything.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Correct.
This. Do I keep this if I'm just going for power?
Damage. Fight.
Yeah. I mean,
I think you just roll everything.
Should have kept it. So I got a 1. Got a 1 fight. All right, so there's that. So I think what I do is I still think so I have magma here. I can reroll 2 yellow dice.
Okay.
So I might as well reroll this for free.
Yep.
See what I get.
Yep.
Not hopeful.
Nope.
And then I get 1 more reroll, so
Yeah, I think that's your best bet. Because as long as you just get 2 damage combined.
I got a 1 again.
Yeah, which you didn't get. All right, so you're not completing anything.
Brutal.
Okay.
I didn't complete anything.
Nope.
Wow. Okay.
It's okay.
All right.
No biggie. All right, so
Next
that
round.
was all of our activations. So we would proceed to the threat phase, and in lieu of doing the normal threat things, the showdown is essentially going to attack us for 1 each. So everybody's going to take 1 damage.
But these people aren't on that mission. Only these people
it's
are.
all of it. I think. The leftmost showdown mission has an attack value. At the start of the threat phase, each hero suffers damage equal to the attack value.
Yeah, but last time when we said each hero, it said it only referred to...
Right, but if you look at the showdown picture in here, it's only the leftmost card that has it.
Okay.
So I think everybody just has to take a damage.
Right. I hate when they have each hero meaning different things. Yeah. That drives me crazy in rulebooks.
Yeah.
It's like Marvel Champions.
Yeah.
It's you or you.
Yeah. And then some showdown missions have threat effects, which these ones don't. Then we go to the regroup phase, because that's the only stuff we do in threat. So everybody gets returned to... All their cards get returned. Exactly. You refresh any cards. You don't return to the Blackbird. They did say that. But you could deploy to the other mission.
I think we just stay. All we got to do is get 1 more success on each.
On each one.
Then we win.
Correct. All right.
This is a long game.
It is. And I feel like we actually went pretty fast.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess let's
do the same thing, right?
Yeah, let's...
So here you go. Rogue.
Oh, sure. Do Rogue first. That's fine.
Yeah, so 2 of each, right?
No. 1 less yellow and extra blue. So 2 red, 1 yellow, 3 blue.
We get 2 damage results, which are good. You have...
Do we have another 2 damage results in there?
Yeah, we have the... Yeah, you could take the guarantee, which is...
Yep, that's all we need. Because we got to get 6 total.
So this one's done.
No, this one is done. We're at this... Rogue is at this... The Cyclops.
Ah, gotcha.
So this one is completed, so we'll just... that.
Yeah.
Then Cyclops basically skips his turn because he's at a mission with me.
Yep.
Then over here we can have Iceman work on this one.
Yeah, so I'll take Fortress card again. So red, blue, and then 3 yellow. Blue. Okay. I've got double damage, which is good.
Yeah.
This is a damage as well. I'm going to keep it because I got burned last time.
All right, reroll. Oh, I think you can do
Or we just win. Yeah, so yeah, just X.
You have to take 2 damage in the process.
Teamwork, this,
2 damage.
and suffer 2 damage.
Which you can do because you have, all right, 2 of 5. All right. That was 3 successes over here. So as soon as all of the showdown missions have been complete, the X-Men beat the villains and win the game. Woohoo!
Wow. That was actually still close.
It was.
I mean, we couldn't have survived maybe one more round?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the me being able to go and remove 5 threat was massive.
Yeah, that was
because
huge.
that made it so we didn't have to do the 6 result here.
Yeah.
Which is legit.
Yeah, so I think we played better this time. And it was way easier with 4 heroes.
Yeah, 4 heroes made a difference.
I don't think I'd ever play this game with 2 heroes.
Yeah.
There's too
Having the ability,
many restrictions.
Yeah, just having the ability to be a little bit more flexible with what abilities you have available to assist with.
Well, not only that, but like the bond cards too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you can do more bond cards.
I mean, if you are playing
have
2
more
heroes,
mutants.
you can have more mutants, more bonds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just having more options to go at missions. It was so much easier to send 3 guys at a mission than only 2 guys at a mission.
Correct. And I also just like if you can maybe specialize even a little bit more. Like the fact that we were actually pretty well balanced heroes in some regards was a detriment.
Yeah, Vaughn, I agree with you. I've actually never played Elder Signs ever. I just know that it was like a popular game. And because this game was X-Men, and I'm just X-Men thirsty, I was interested in trying it out.
Right.
It's definitely, I think, a game that, I mean...
It's definitely, it is simple. When you break it down, it looks busy and it looks like there's a lot going on.
There's strategy, but it's simple.
It's a relatively simple game. That doesn't mean it's easy.
No.
Easy and simple are not the same thing.
Yeah.
So there was definitely challenge to it in general.
I don't think it's a bad game, but I don't think it's a game that I'm going to play like I play Marvel Champions or Harry Potter or something.
I feel like the problem is this just takes so much longer to get through a game.
Yeah.
And I feel like we actually played pretty fast, all things considered.
Yeah.
Like we got through things pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And it was still 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Yeah, so 2.5 hours to play this game. I mean, I probably would have rather spent my 2.5 hours playing Marvel Champions.
That's okay.
But that's like my favorite game.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
Well, besides Harry Potter and Star Wars.
Yeah.
One of my favorite games is Marvel Champions.
Yeah.
This is fun though. Like
it was fun.
I
like that it can go up to 6.
Yeah,
that's really nice.
I like that too.
And can be odd numbers. That's also really nice.
That's good. I do think this is a fun game, like for people who are like, I would say like mid-level board gamer, like the person that is not very experienced, but more experienced than like playing Risk or Monopoly.
Yeah, I agree.
This is like that.
This is like one level up from Catan.
Yeah. Oh, this is Catan level. I mean, this isn't really complicated.
But it's a hard game. Like, I guess with the 4 of us, it was a little bit better. I feel like...
I don't think it's hard with 4 heroes and playing on normal mode.
Yeah. I feel like a Catan player might get a little overwhelmed.
Like we cruise through all the missions, honestly.
Yes.
And I'm sure we made like little mistakes here and there.
Oh,
this is
probably.
only our 3rd time playing the game.
Yeah, probably.
But
I think we were pretty close to accurate there. I'm glad we got to a showdown because we hadn't done that before.
Yep. And
so it was nice to get to that part of the game.
I can see where the other showdowns are much harder. The other showdowns are 3.
Yeah, there are 3 missions, and a lot of them have like a threat phase effect, and a lot of them do more that like they might do 2 damage around to all characters. Yeah. And when you only have 5 damage or 5 health points, like
and this is the introductory mission, so it's only 2, so it's not too bad.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a fun night. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it, and we will get Scarlet Witch definitely by next Friday. So we'll have her to play Marvel Champions next Friday.
Finally, play Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch together.
I know that'll be fun. Good stuff.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Vaughn, and we'll see you on Monday.